They see y'all tough love like that. You probably get home and crying. Let's say you gonna get off, take a flight home. I'm gonna be home by Thursday. I'm good. I gotta get my hair done Saturday. I'm gonna leave home. I didn't do that about 5 years ago. Testing, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. We live. Come on. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Y'all hear me? They say I got big for y'all. What's going on, y'all? Happy New Year. We know we have my mom riding with us. Hello, Happy New Year, everyone. Be safe. What's going on, y'all? Here we go. We rolling down the highway. We heading on to Georgia. It took me forever to find a load to get us moving. They kept us in Texas for the first 2 days I had on here. This is our first time being on truck. It took us 6 years to get on truck, but shout out to Houston. Shout out to you. Say hello. He said, shout out to Houston. Shout. But I hope y'all hear me. It's hard, but I guess we're gonna see our freight moving because New Year, you know how they do it. I hope I'm not sitting in Georgia for another 2 or 3 days. Hopefully, I'm moving everything. But it's the countdown. It's getting to the wire. It's the last day of 2023. We're never gonna see 2023 ever again. Lord, I just thank you. Never, ever, ever again. Thank you, Lord. And I'm happy to see the year go to a close. I really am. Y'all know we've been through it this year. Went through it a little bit still last year. So hopefully and praying 2024 will be everything that I need to be, that I pray for it to be. Especially in trucking, especially for us fellow truckers. Because this year is kind of been terrible as well for everybody, not just for myself. So I'm happy. Some people had a good year in trucking, majority of us haven't. But I I I'm happy to see it come to close. The link is in the chat if you want to come up and chop it up with your girl. We rolling, on the highway, heading on to across Georgia. I don't know what's going on with Marion, all these cancel modes. If you on the West Rock mode, you may mess around and get canceled because I don't know what's going on with West Rock roads, but a lot of them were just canceled last night. We literally was in another part of Texas and pulling up to the gate at a West Rock facility. And normally West Rock supposed to be, guaranteed free, pulling up and literally pulling to the gate. Then I get a phone call and it says, phone call telling me, hey, that load canceled. I said, yeah, I didn't know that this morning. It's like 11 a.m. to 12 o'clock noon. I'm pulling up, man, they know this morning. My mama, she don't know. She said, that's unprofessional. Oh, I said, that's unprofessional. Really early on. But, child, it's something. I'm tired of dealing with dispatchers. I already know how I feel. I'm tired of dispatchers. I've given it a shot. I've stuck it out. So I'm just exhausted. I don't know about y'all. We're gonna be spotlighting Calvin Lake and our girl keeping it 100 tonight. I got some smart clips on the plate. Hopefully it plays off of them on here. But child, I'm happy to see it go. Some people brag and say 2023 ain't affect them at all. But most likely you don't know if they tell them the truth or not. I'll tell you some trucking land people put on the front and say this and say that. And you never know what be going on behind closed doors. Look at the whole TV check situation, which I still don't believe is true. Yeah. All kind of stuff about religion ever since that came out. There's so much going on, so much trauma all the time. So we have to kind of have to keep a level head, if you can say. So a level headedness about a lot of things. But now I'm burnt out on trucking those skills. I'm really, 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 totally burnt out. But I've been dedicated for so long. Like it's kind of hard to give up on it, even though there's no such thing as a perfect trucking company. For those of you just thinking it's a perfect trucking company, there's no such thing. You can have a company that meets majority of your needs. A lot of people are watching this here at Variant, and they're not able to sustain and do what they need to do right now because the company's so messed up and the way things are going. Here things are not going as planned. And people are, a lot of Variant drivers are just quitting left and right. Left and right is quitting, shutting down the doors and things like that. When we was at a shipper, we asked my mom, and it was at a shipper, we had the truckers walked up and asked, what's we getting miles and all that kind of stuff. And I say, nah, not really. It's not a favoritism thing right now. Right now, it ain't my favoritism. Right now, it's about trying to survive, child. But yeah, like literally about 4 or 5 little Variant truckers popped up. About 4 or 5 other trucks popped up. We are picking up at the same place. But yeah, Variant used to be one of the place you could come and where it flourished. And a lot of truck companies that you could come and actually flourish. It's not the same thing right now. A lot of Variant truckers that will promote the Variant. But not so long. A lot of ones that were promoting a Variant don't even drive no more. So yeah, so you just have to be careful. That there's no need to want to apply for another company until I say maybe February of next year. Maybe it'll be I think once they get the kick in and getting these brokers up out of here, they're supposed to get with these brokers like in the middle of January and getting like these brokers out the way. I think then will be an option time. I said beginning of February if you want to jump and do anything differently, the truck and umbrella will be the best time. And sit in, you might want to stay where you are and just stick it on that, you know. There ain't nothing else better right now, especially here in U.S. Express. And it's sad because, like I said, you know, all these companies merge together. And, you know, everybody talks about all the stuff. Swing high, this F and trailer. But if you pay attention, Swift, I'm sorry, Swift, Prime, Snyder, CR England, Western Express, you see all those companies are like staying afloat. They're not mass laying people on left and right. You see that people talking all that trash about Swift, but you don't see Swift going bankrupt. At least so always Swift land, somebody been taking care of the money like it's supposed to. That's what really happened. Like companies, a lot of money been messed over. And we're going to Amazon because they didn't let my little ass in, so they ain't gonna let you in. They ain't gonna let you in because they ain't let me in. They ain't give me a reason. Give me no reason to go in. That's what everybody wants to. But if they gonna keep their word by the end of January and regulate these brokers, if they don't do that, Amazon and UPS and FedEx on this, they may need to go. You continue your CDU. Just say so. I'm just like right now, it's like you want to move and you can't. A lot of things you want to go through, you can't because you need a lifeline to do what you need to do. Yeah, it's not going up no wheels. At least not right now. At least right now. You come into the chat, get the link. Hopefully you hear me well. Yeah, it's a mess right now, but I'm happy to see 2023 come to close. It's 2024. We are blessed to see you, John. But I didn't never think that I would be driving a truck this long. I didn't plan on being in a truck in 6 years. I didn't plan on it. Didn't plan on being in a truck in 6 years. I planned on jumping in and jumping out. I planned on being like 1 or 2 years like my old co-driver, which I can't find him from nowhere. He's from Jamaica. He said he's gonna get truck in 2 years. 2 years. And he's out there and getting into the real estate development game. And he said real estate, you know, real estate even higher. Rent is higher in Houston now. Houses higher in Houston now. Everybody that moved stay behind. After what's up, Brian and Frank? Brian and Frank, you said for New Year and shit. I'm Brian. Thank you, Brian and Frank. That's what we talking about tonight. Future things. And y'all already know what I really want to do, but say never let me get there. I didn't jump on this thing to keep having setbacks. I jumped on this thing to flourish and make money and be successful. And the last 2 years ain't been hitting on that. And I lost 2 whole years for bad book. So I got time wasted. That's the thing that you don't get back. The most first thing you have is time. Said midnight, we ain't gonna never be discussing about 23 feet no more. Everything gonna be by 2024 at that point. You know, we gotta start getting some fuel. We gotta start getting some fuel. I'm just a ride. We on I-10, y'all just made ourselves out of Mobile. No, we not in Mobile yet. No, you ain't? No, we not yet. We on I-10. You say 1 mile to Mobile? 1 mile to Mobile, Alabama? Oh, Lord. got stopped in their gloves. The next glove, the next glove. Our roots start right here. Alabama. Our roots are starting in Mobile, Alabama. People got let people subsidize. Nah, they started in Mississippi. Mississippi, Alabama. Yeah, and Louisiana. Yeah, all around. They were riding up bus. Y'all seen that Martin Luther King when that black lady tried to set up Martin Luther King house on fire? Y'all seen that? I was like, Lord, really was wrong with her. Something was wrong with her. Something wrong. That's a rest area. She was yelling and screaming, and thank God it was people that was visiting that day. And they went to go check the house out. You know, his house is a monument. And they was taking pictures, and they had to walk up on while she was there. She climbed on top of the porch, and on top of the porch, she started splashing gasoline, like a real life gasoline can. Yeah. Just splashing all around the front porch. I said, Lord, it was I think it was like a guys. Like there was a couple. They went to the town and to a tree. Nah, they didn't tie nobody to no tree. Yeah, they should have moved plans. I thank God they was able to stop it on destroying history like that. Yeah, you had to get them type of house. It's gotta be kept, kept up and kept nice. You know. Are we on the bridge? Are we on the bridge? We sure is like Mobile. So we on that bridge side. We're about $100. Yeah, side. This that bridge on freedom the people flood. No, that's New Orleans. We're not New Orleans. Mobile too next. Mobile too. I mean, what it was about 15 of us go come to my job. I remember it on there too. Mobile too. Right here, remember I seen a lot of people. What's up, Brian? They play.
Hey, Shape, long time no hear. What's going on?
Oh, that's you. That's Hold on. I'm trying to put my Bluetooth. I'm trying to get my Bluetooth. Hold on. KB Smooth. I didn't know that was you.
Yeah, hon, it's me. It's me. It's me.
Oh, I didn't know that was you. What's going on,
Not too much. Not too much. I know it's been a long time. How you been?
sir? Nothing. I got my mom rocking with me. I got my
What you say
mom
again?
rocking
You got
out with
some
me.
wind in the background.
Yeah. Shit. So what's going on? You still? I see you still driving.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
You
I'm in the
still
truck
driving?
now. Yeah, I'm in the truck now.
That's one. Hold on, this thing. Okay. Let me see. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Just hear like a lot of wind in the background. Do you hear my audio fine?
Okay. Now this thing. Now you get on here now and crazy. Saying the phone.
Nah, I
Okay.
don't hear you at all. Oh, yeah, say something.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I don't know why it's acting crazy with me. Can you hear me, KB Smooth?
Yes, can you hear me? Hello, hello.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me.
I'm so happy to see you for real. I'm happy to see you for real. Hold on. I just turned it off all the way together.
Yes.
I can't hear you. I don't know what the one happened.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, now we got the audio. Audio, we good now. Okay.
Yeah, but what's going on, sir? I ain't seen you in a minute.
Yes, I know, I know. It's been a good minute. I think the last video I did was way back at the beginning of the year. I think it was in spring, I believe, March. I don't remember.
Okay. You still at what you do? Huh?
Yeah, I'm still in the truck.
I can't
I'm
barely
in the
hear
truck
you.
now. Hello?
Yeah. You still at what you found?
Yeah, I'm still in the truck.
You still at what's called still leasing?
Oh no, no, I had to make some changes.
Oh, you say you teaming.
No, I had to change up. I had to switch up.
Oh, you had to switch up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It just got real rough shape. The truck kept going in and out the shop, and I couldn't do it no more with the rates and the fuel. So basically, yeah, I end up going back company just for now. Yep. Hello. I don't think you can hear me. Hello. Shape, can you hear me? Hello. Audio.
I can barely hear you. I'm so happy to have you on here though. Yeah, but I'm driving. I got the engine on.
Yeah.
I am so
I can
happy.
hear you. Can you can't
You
hear
can
me?
hear me?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
but how you where you been at? You been disappeared on me?
Yeah.
Disappeared on me?
It's
You
been a
disappeared?
it been a long journey. 23 been rough for a
It's
lot
been
of
so
folks,
much
and
going on. So much.
yep, including me. It just trucking. It got real bad. It got to the point
Hold
where
on, KB, hold on.
go
I
ahead,
got
go
to
ahead.
see what's going on. What's going on? Hold on. Okay. Now you can hear me. But I can't hear you though.
Yeah, I can hear you good, and I did the test on in the background on StreamYard. I don't know what's going on.
I'm at bad yawn though. I'm at bad yawn. What's your plans for New Year?
Just
I'm gonna pull yeah, feet like
hello.
yeah, pull on feet. Hold on, KB.
Okay,
So just talk to him for a little while about what you been doing. I'm take me quick little deep breath.
okay. If anybody else in the chat or they can hear or whoever watching, like I said, 23 was rough, but we can reflect on it. But I'm gonna put that in the past. I got a video I'm gonna post. It's coming out on my channel. I'll let y'all know. A few things been going on, but basic shape going into the new year. I just want to first focus on health, reclaim my health back. If we ain't careful, this trucking it'll tear you down, huh? Get that first, and then just staying encouraged and staying consistent. You know what I mean? And you know You got to make certain changes, lifestyle changes, just to what's going on in the world. It's rough out here. Everything that went up, sky high. You know what I mean? The cost of living, groceries, everything. So we just got to adjust, and only the strong gonna survive this thing. But far as trucking, you might have to switch up a couple things, try different lanes, and we have to do what we got to do. But far as for me, uh, I think I'm done with the lease side of it for now. Shape. It just yeah, it wasn't happening. I don't see no profitability in it. It's just too much on one person right now. And with these rates and the fuel and just trying to maintain a truck maintenance wise, it's just to me it's not feasible with leasing to me right now and having to make that payment every week. It just nah, I don't see a lot of people doing it unless you in a good lane in a good side of trucking where you open deck or you doing something else outside of drive-in, you might can make it at a good outfit, but I still say just right
Shots
now,
on
you
me.
need go ahead.
Hold on 1 second, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, hold on, y'all. All right, all right. Okay, Rising. What's going on, sir? Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, okay. There we go. Don't know what's going on with that phone, child. But how you
Audio, audio.
been? How you been doing?
Oh, now that you can hear me, oh man, I've been hanging in that shape. It's been rough, but man, I've been hanging in there. It's so good to hear you and back in
It's
this
good.
thing.
It's good to hear you. It's
I
good
know
to
a lot
hear
of folks
you.
been been wondering and worried and reaching out to me, but I just had to get myself together. Shape. It's been rough for a brother, man. It's a lot been went on
Oh,
in 23.
oh, I'm so glad you can rock out with me tonight. I'm so glad. I'm happy to see you. I'm so happy to hear from you. Cause
I'm always uh-huh.
they've been asking me about you like for like a whole year now.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I think I posted a video this year, but it was way early in the year. I think it was back in March. I can't remember Shape. It's been a while, yo.
Uh,
But
oh my God, I'm so happy to hear from you. It's a blessing to hear from you. I said, did he just fell off? Did something happen to him? We didn't know you was alive or not. And then you popped up on I think on Checkmate's thing about 4 or 5 months ago. Then you disappeared on us. You know you one of my friends now. You one of my friends, and me and you was cool now.
I know,
Me and
and
you
we
was
still
real
cool. It
cool.
just yeah, I just we tight and we got our thing behind the scene. It just I had to just clear my mind and you got to get that mind, you got to get that focus back. Mind, body, and
Mhm.
spirit. It was just a lot going on. Shape, like I said, this trucking, it took a toll on me, just like most folks. And my hats
Mhm.
off to the ones that still rocking it and salute out here. But it took a
Mhm.
toll on me. Shape. I got to the point where man, it was I wasn't seeing a check for months. You know what I mean? It was a lot. Shape. It,
Mhm.
it, it got rough
Mhm.
out here, man. Cause
Mhm.
I was leasing over here at Dart and you
Mhm.
was doing your thing. I think you was at Hirschbach last time I talked to you, so I don't know
Yes,
what you
sir.
got going
Yes,
on
sir.
now.
Yes,
You
sir.
know it's been a
Yes.
while, so
Yes,
yeah,
sir.
and I know Baby Blue went down on you. You know what I'm saying, and you was over there trying to
Yeah. Yes,
maintain,
sir.
but
Yes, sir.
yeah, my truck, yeah, that thing's kept going down, and I got to the point where I was so far behind. These cats was talking about, hey, you got to turn the truck in, and they was gonna leave me stranded out in Missouri. Shape, like it was crazy. you know,
Oh, oh,
yeah, yeah,
Lord.
I was up to 40 stacks in the hole over here. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't do it
Uh,
no more. Because my journey. Shape. You followed me too when I had
yeah.
that black truck. I had to turn
Yeah.
that in, and then I got the the red automatic. It was that shit started breaking down on me. And I tell
Mhm.
folks, if you ain't ready financially and you can't keep
Mhm.
up with the maintenance on this truck, that's the number one killer putting people out of business out here. Shape is the maintenance and these rates right
Mhm.
now. Like,
Mhm.
the two going hand in hand. You can't
Yes,
you can't
sir.
keep up with the game. You out. You out.
Yes, sir.
So
Yes, sir. That's it.
mm,
So, are
you
you
know,
still there at Dart? Or are you like, what's going on with you? You know we got to get into it now. We know we got to get into it with you. You know.
I know. Hey, I'm an open book and I'm transparent. I don't hide nothing. I put all my stuff on the glass. Yeah, yes, I'm still here.
Okay, so are you back leasing or you company?
No, no, I'm on the company side.
Oh, okay, good. Okay, good. So, are you still in Virginia, or did you make any moves? Like, did you come to Texas? Like, what's going on?
No, far as that part, honestly, no, I'm in the truck.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah. I'm
okay,
gonna leave
okay.
if you can pick up what I'm putting down. I'm in the truck.
Yeah, yeah. We'll talk. We'll talk
Yes,
probably.
yes,
We'll probably
yes.
talk probably. Um. So what's the game plan for 2024? 'Cause, like, I mean, you got to give everything to us, but like, can you tell us like
Uh,
what's part of the view for Mr. Kevin? Like, we're gonna continue to be company. We're gonna go back to leasing. We're gonna purchase our own. We're gonna jump out of trucking, like Pinky say. You know, Pinky. Pinky.
what she been up
I got.
to? Go ahead, go ahead.
I got a clip. You know, our girl do what she do, child. She do what she do, like she always do.
Oh yeah,
You
but that's our
know,
girl though.
yeah,
Keeping
yeah,
it
you know.
100. She. Yeah, that's
eh,
our girl. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So she's been saying F trucking and things like that. You know.
Mm.
But I say, to me, I would love to say the same thing, but it's just, you just can't. You just can't say F something. So you just can't
Yeah.
say F. So you can't say fuck first, fuck. So you know what I mean. So it's how it
Oh,
really
I know. And
feels
shape,
for
you know me,
me.
through the years and just my personality. I don't give up for nothing. Why you think a lot of people even told me like, oh, I should have been left guard, and I hear the same negativity too, but I look at it like this: is my life, and I stick
Mhm.
with stuff. And we don't gave me and you both. I'm right behind you in trucking. What you've been out here 7 years, I got six. I'm right behind you. We don't gave too much of our time and effort in this trucking just to say, F it, like you say. No, no, I'm not giving up trucking shape. 2024, like I said, right now I'm playing catch up. Since I'm now back to getting a consistent check every week again, you know what I mean? Just paying off the debt that I owe and just stacking the bread
Mhm.
shape. So the next move I make is gonna be strategic and I'm gonna have a nest
Mhm.
egg build up instead of jumping into this joint head first. All that zero
Mhm.
down and jump into a truck
Mhm.
is no. I ain't doing that again. Shape. I don't look
Mhm.
at it as failure, honey. This is what I look at it as a big learning curve for me, a big learning experience. People
Mhm.
say, "Oh, well, you wasted the last 3, 4 years of your life, KB." No, I didn't. I learned about a lot about this trucking game. Me and you both, what we've been through out here. You may have, switched a couple of companies, but
You
me
know
just
what? Don't
go
say
ahead, go
you
ahead.
fail. Somebody that said use the word fail, and I watch him. Truckology, Truckology,
Oh, me
aka
too. Ice
Ice
water.
Water.
That's my dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he said, I finally failed at trucking because he had to take a step back. You know, and a lot of guys that I talk to, a lot of guys that I watch, they really like Ice Water, Truckology. They really have. He does have some jobs they give, and he had to go company driving down a whole nother lane. He used that word fail, and I kind of hate to use that word in the video. That's why I spotlighted him like 2 or 3 weeks ago. You got a lot of cats that look up to you still. You know what I'm saying? It's some cats that didn't even last a year in trucking. So to last years, and unfortunately, everybody's hurting. The whole economy is hurting. So you didn't fail. Whenever you had to switch up the game plan when the whole U.S. of A is suffering, that's not a failure. You know what I mean? So,
Oh, I
and
total.
yeah, that's how I feel. So when people say I failed, I kind of felt that way too for a minute when I tried to go to Decker for the flatbed stuff. But I say, you know what, God must, because I must have prayed a particular prayer, and God must have answered it. God must have answered that particular prayer, because I said, God, if it ain't meant for me to be here, move. You know what I'm saying? I was sitting in the
hmm
hotel, I was going to the orientation, I just kept picking up bad vibes, and I got on my knees in the hotel and I prayed. I said, God, if it ain't meant for me, I want you to move. And He moved. You know what I mean? So sometimes We be wanting certain things, but God can see that it can lead you to real trouble. You know, so you may have gotten a hold there, gotten stayed in that truck for the whole 3, 4 years. You may have gotten that truck paid off, and um, something else could have happened. You know what I mean? So you have to take the bitter with the sweet in this trucking thing. So much coming out, and all these gurus coming out, getting called out for being fraud, and really just taking advantage of people, especially in our industry. So
Hmm.
trucking cab is not, KB is not a place where it's not a safe haven to go to for as far as a job or career. That's what it's gotten to for me. It's not a safe haven.
Yeah. Not no
Now, maybe
more.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
I agree. I agree with your shape, and you're right. And us of faith, we walk by faith and not by sight. And sometimes we got to let God order our steps. I mean, we want to jump the gun sometimes, and we want, we pray on it. We want this and that, and sometimes God said that ain't right for you at the time. And just like you said in that hotel room when you're trying to go to Decker, hey, it wasn't your time. Shape, like I said, you didn't
Mhm.
fail, you didn't give up. It just wasn't your time. And the same with me. I said, I look. I asked God, I said, God, I want to own the truck. I want my own business. I want this and that and the third. And he said, I got you, KB. He knows what we want. He knows our heart before we know it. But he also foresees things in the future that we don't see. And he's like, hey, it ain't right
Mhm.
just yet. So,
Mhm.
and you know me, Shape. I gave it my all over here. I should have been.
Mhm.
You even told me a couple of times like, why are you still there, KB? Why don't you go do this
Mhm.
and that and the third? And I said, no, I'm gonna stick it
Mhm.
out because that's what owner operators got to do. You can't just throw in the towel. You got to fight and
Mhm.
try to hang in there. But yeah, it got to the point for me, like I said earlier this year in 23, around about March, April. Yeah, to the point where they was about to leave me, excuse my language, assed out up in Missouri, saying that I got to turn the truck in. Get out their equipment and find your way. I was like, whoa. After all
Yeah,
I
they
did,
they cold, they cold blooded, ain't they? These companies are
yeah,
cold
I
blooded.
was just about. I just want to say this real quick, Shape. Don't give no loyalty to these companies unless it's your own. Because I
Yeah,
gave,
yeah.
I gave Dart. I started out company over here. Gave these folks close to 5 years of my trucking career in my life, and they were just about to say they don't give a damn. You out. You can't pay us some money. You got to go.
Mm.
So I don't
Mhm.
care if they watching this or they looking. That's
Uh-huh.
how they did me. But I'm still not giving them the bad rap because it's a business. I get it. I mean, just like
And
anything else in this
it,
world.
it's a
Go
it's a
ahead.
particular female trucker that came into my live a couple weeks ago, and she liked me speaking negative of Variant, how things are going, because I'm at Variant now, right? And I've been at Variant
Oh,
since May.
oh, that's
So
like
I've
U.S.
been,
Express, right?
yeah, slash Years Express, and she didn't like
Okay.
me saying what I was saying, but she recently came on live and said how hard it was for her financially. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm.
it's like,
Uh-huh.
you have to kind of pick what way you gonna represent. You gonna represent the realness and real experiences, or you just gonna put on the poster board and put on the act to please your audience or your friends or somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, which one you gonna do? She just recently did a video like 2 3 days ago saying that she's not doing well financially. And
Yep.
I did a live like 2 3 weeks ago. She came my whole live. I ain't gonna say who she is. People that was in the live, y'all know who she is. I ain't gonna say her name, but it came into my whole live. I had somebody on screen like me, you talking right now, and called me like stupid or delusional, and didn't know what I was
Wow.
talking about and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, okay, but just literally 2 3 days ago, she did a video saying how hard it is. So obviously, the company is doing like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Shape World is always. I mean, I'm not perfect, but I've always gave y'all the real of my experiences. I always have, and that's not going to change, you know. Period. You know what I'm saying? If Variant puts on this poster board and they advertise, and then like a lot of other companies do right now, they let you come on in, they have you come sit. You know, right now they hurting like everybody. That is not no special powers over here at Variant.
Exactly, Shape. And
It's not.
that's every company right now. And you're right. Me and you both, we follow each other, and we built our following on being transparent and being real. We don't fake the funk and lie about these companies and tell them this and that the third. I mean, I'm not gonna trash Dart, or I have never trashed any trucking company out there. You know what I mean? But
Mhm.
I'm gonna tell the truth, and I'm gonna tell you
Yeah.
how they doing, and they all for themselves. They all about keeping their profitability, keeping their self focused. Because you're right, everybody's hurting out here. Every truck company. Look, Prime
Mhm.
Inc. Rob Lowe himself downsized. He sold his equipment and downsized his fleet. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
mm,
What's some cats? The Swift and Knight merger, and they buying up a lot of small company, but they even going through it. JB Hunt, all of them out here. Snyder, every truck company out
Now I'm
here
gonna tell you. I'm
is
gonna tell
going
you what
through it.
JB. Let me tell you what JB Hunt doing with they slick asses, right?
Uh huh.
JB Hunt is putting they shit on the railroad. When I was in Houston on my home time, I have never seen that many JB Hunt trailers on a rail line before in my life, and I have been driving over 6 years. They are putting their trailers on the rails. It's in the hill, which I own the ops over there, keeping the company drivers moving over there. But you own the ops, and they not putting that stuff on their load board. They putting that stuff on their rear yard. That's what JB Hunt
Yeah, I
doing.
heard. Yeah, I heard they bought a lot of intermodal, and that's where a lot of our freight going. Because I'm gonna say this, shape for the viewing audience and anybody else out there. Uh, the main problem is not really the rates. I'm gonna say it's the freight volumes right now is down because what you just talked about, what the big companies are doing, they're putting
Mhm.
everything on the rail yard, shipping it from point A to point B, and then they using their company drivers to move the freight from there. You feel me? So a
Mhm.
lot of the freight
Mhm.
we used to seeing out here on the low boards or whatever, JB Hunt
Mhm.
360. Because I used to book myself. I was on the low boards. You got experience over there with US Truck, how the low
Mhm.
boards work. That freight is gone now because what are they
Mhm.
doing? They're putting it on the train. So you're right. That they think they slick what they tell a lot of these companies, man. Yep, it's crazy. God is crazy out here. Yep. But like I tell folks, shape going into 24. What we got to do is we got to adjust ourselves, look into different lanes if you can, and I'm not knocking nobody. Like you said earlier, you said something real good. Don't never look at it as failure. I look at it as life lessons, learning out here. We all still continue to grow and learn each day. The day you stop learning is the day you're gonna fail because you can't never get complacent and say, I know it all or think I got the game down locked. Because anybody from this day can be asked out and be in our situation or worse. You know what I mean, shape. So I look at it like this: we still out here, we still alive for one thing, we still in the truck, we're not giving up. And yes, we had you could say, oh, it's a setback going back company, but I look at it like this: it's a consistent check now. You know what I mean? I ain't got to worry about
Mhm.
fuel no more. I ain't got to worry about maintenance. That's on their dime. All I gotta do is run these miles, make my
Mhm.
consistent check every week, and build my nest egg up. So when I make that, if God ordered them steps again, and make that decision to try to own the truck again, I know how to do it this time. I'm gonna go a different route. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
I either
Mhm.
save up, buy it outright, or finance through a bank, my bank, and do it that way instead of letting these
Mhm.
companies, go through that. I don't think I would ever want to go through a company again. I think I learned my lesson.
Mhm.
It's just too much to me. They got too many slick underlining things that you don't find out till later on. You may not even find out the
Mhm.
first year of leasing, but they got
Mhm.
some underlying things in these contracts you found out shape, and I'd have found out like, oh no, it ain't
Mhm.
it ain't it ain't the way to go. And not saying
Mhm.
you can never own a truck because some people have
Yes,
been
ma'am.
successful even over here, and they paid their truck off and they
Yes,
good,
I'm
but
getting fuel. Yeah,
uh-uh.
yeah. My mom. I get my mom's on here, y'all. Yeah.
Oh, hello, mama dear.
Yeah.
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 So
Billie Jean is on, y'all.
okay.
Yeah, but
Hello,
that,
Miss Billie Jean. Yeah,
but like I
go
say,
ahead.
you see how you see YRC give. I don't know if you're on TikTok or not, but go on TikTok and YRC people are all throughout TikTok fussing, complaining. They still ain't got their money. Um, they've had to fight to get their unemployment. It's just all kind of stuff going on. They all throughout TikTok. They all throughout TikTok, all over the place by YRC. So you can't even seek refuge to other companies because UPS and FedEx are trying to take care of the YRC people. So you cannot go to these places right now. For outside people that's not part of the YRC wave, you can't even go to UPS because they're trying to accommodate for for YRC. And the YRC is almost as big as FedEx. It's they pretty much the same thing. And then you have Meadowlark. Meadowlark shut down, and they were servicing like over like 30,000 companies and trucks altogether. So,
Mm,
you have those companies. So people like UPS, you can't go there. I've been applied for UPS child way back in October. I ain't heard nothing back yet.
mm. Yeah,
And
you
like the
right, shape.
last,
And I do remember
yeah,
when yellow shut down, their doors went under a
yeah,
lot, that was what, close to 30,000 drivers. It's a lot of people flooded,
yeah,
like you said, they flooded. So the FedEx and the
yeah.
UPS and the XPOs and what's the other one? Old Dominion, all of them, they probably try to, get all them drivers cuz that's what they was used to running, them double, triple trailers and LTL stuff. So they probably try to get all them drivers in first before they would take an outsider like you or me, what I mean, even though we got experience, with the long 53-foot trailer, they probably trying to get all them drivers accommodated, squared away. So you're right.
Mhm,
It's just all over the place. I tell folks,
mhm.
even if you're dealing with some shit, excuse my language, shape, stay put. Try to stay put because you trying to go to another job right now. And I heard some places they ain't doing a hiring freeze, but it just you can't get in the doors of some of these companies right now because they downsizing themselves. So you think they're gonna bring in a new driver, especially a experienced driver? They don't want us shape. They want them
Mm,
brand new off the road guys that
yeah.
because we stuck in our ways. We already been out here. They don't want us. They don't
Mhm.
because they can't train us. They can't tell us how to do it because we open minded. But most experienced drivers they're gonna do it their way. So they want the new fresh off the block so they can brainwash them and get them to run the way they what I mean, shape. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard. You just got to kind of stick put right now. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I mean, like I told y'all, like when I was in Dallas, same conversation with the young lady that came on, and this guy was sitting up in New Mexico for 3 weeks straight, 3 weeks in these
Mm.
people truck, 3 weeks. And I was like, that's ridiculous. I don't think my little fat ass was stuck around.
Not no 3 week shape. I mean,
Yeah,
like I said, I've been through some weeks without paycheck and all of that, but I kept
yeah.
moving. I wasn't just stuck sitting nowhere. Like that's
Nah, he
crazy.
was
But
stuck
but
sitting
I
over
get it
there
though.
like,
Yeah.
and he was stuck sitting over there in Albuquerque, and he from like Kenya. He only been in the
Mm.
states for like the last 3 years, and that's that poor baby they got over on him. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
yeah, I'm not trying to bash the company. That's not what this is. I'm just keeping it real about how the temperature is right now. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
It can change next year. Things can change next year. They can have a whole total wave of freight come in, um, and things be totally different. But as of right now, as of right now, yeah, things are kind of slow like everywhere else. So if you coming over here, don't buy the advertisement that you it's gonna be overflow with freight. That ain't necessarily true.
Yeah. That's everywhere you go. You gotta look at it like this shape. They trying to feed, what I mean, they're trying to maintain everything and freight is scarce out here. So they using
Mhm.
the freight they got and distribute it between all the drivers. Like you said, Variant, how many drivers y'all got over there? Dart, how many drivers, Prime, Snyder, all these companies, the freight they got and the contracts they got, they trying to divvy that up to keep their drivers moving and stuff. So you might be sitting a little while, not to
Mhm.
say 3 weeks, but some of these companies you're gonna sit a while because you gotta think about it, everybody fighting for this freight right now. You know what I mean? The little bit that's out there. So, it's like, damn, what do you do? And some of these companies, they doing their best. I'm not, they trying, but they need to try harder. But they doing the best. They trying to keep afloat, but it's just hard out here for everybody, like you said, shape. I just pray that it's a change coming in 24, that we see better things, and a lot of people projecting that it might even not even be in 24. I hope not, but they said it might be upwards of 25 before we see a real big, significant change in trucking. So we'll see, shape.
Now I mean, the guy from CH Robinson, the brand new CEO.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he uh he was saying that he don't feel like things are going to change for trucking even in the new year, and he just been elected uh over CH Robertson.
Uh huh.
So I was like, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice thing for you to
And I think it didn't they have a downsize or closing of some stuff too on their brokerage side and stuff too. I believe
no, that was
this year. Oh, Convo. Okay.
Convoy has to be bought by CH Robertson.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I knew it was
I've
some
been
one of
out,
these freight
I've
brokers
been
out here.
all
Go ahead.
over it. I've been all over it, sugar. I've been all
Okay.
over it, child. Cause I be like, I'd be like, are we next? Because the way things were for a minute here, it varied. I said, we next here? You know what I'm saying? Do we have to worry about
Hmm. I don't
certain
think
things?
so, Shay. But you, like I said, there's really no job security in trucking. To be honest with you, they could,
Hmm.
look at these companies. Like you said, if Yellow can shut down and these big people can shut down at the drop of the dime, ain't there really no security out here. But I don't believe like uh y'all to go anywhere. Y'all U.S. Express, y'all really big. Y'all had the Walmart accounts and all of that stuff. And didn't y'all merge? Didn't Knight merge with y'all kind of or something? Do something with
Yeah,
U.S.
it's not.
Express?
It's
Yeah.
it's about 6, 7 companies here, but it hasn't been feeling that way since the end of September.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
ain't been feeling
You
that way.
you just got to
Eh,
keep your eyes and ears open, shape, and you know what I mean. Always have. I say people, we got to have plan, strategize, just like they doing. We got to strategize ourselves too, so we not out here in the cold and like you just said, shape. You know what I mean. We just got to keep, looking at stuff, seeing what's going on in the world, and like, okay, if you think something's going down, make sure we got an exit route so they don't leave us high and dry. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, they don't care. At the end of the day, they
Oh
shut their
no, hell
doors. They
no.
ain't worried about us.
Hell
They
no.
ain't
The
worried
only
about
people
us.
only people that's good is the accounting people and the CEO and the vice president
Hmm. They're gonna make sure
and
they have their severing package and they pay.
yeah,
Yep,
yeah,
yep,
yeah, they good. The only people that suffering see like me and you. That's the thing
yep.
about that. But nah, it's no, don't y'all get the report and nothing and sending my video to Variant. This ain't bashing them. It's just that, hey, if you're applying right now, you know, just know that it's not a different outcome than what you're already experiencing. That's all I'm gonna say for right
Exactly.
now. And they can't help it. They can't help it. Um, our DMs, like my DM, he's a sweet guy or whatever, but he can't help it. So like right now we going to Georgia. I don't know if I'm gonna be sitting there or not. You know what I'm saying? I don't be sitting
Yep.
there or not. And then he was like, "Why don't you train?" And I was like, "Shit, but I already trained before. I don't know if I want to train." And have brand new patients. Every single student like that brand new patients all the time. Then it's
Hmm.
more dangerous because you have somebody that's new. You know,
And
yes, I
you've been
expect
there.
random.
And
Yeah,
you've been there and done that, shape. And then I seen a video. 'Cause, I'm catching up on all everybody's stuff and going through the YouTubes and social media. There was this video out. I don't know if you've seen it, but it was this female driver with a male driver trainer, and he like what do he say? Uh, Something about I don't have a mattress in the bunk up top. Can I lay down with you? And she like, hell no, you ain't coming back here with me. And he was like, no, I got to lay down with you. There ain't nothing else in this truck. I got to go sleep beside you. Now he may not have had malicious intention, but you with a female driver, uh, uh,
no, no,
that just don't look good.
he had malicious intent. He
Oh,
had
you seen the
malicious
video? But I
intent.
get it. I'm just trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know how I am, shape to tell otherwise seen, but you right. I think so too.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I mean, cause
uh,
I can get up there and lay down. You know what I'm saying, with my thick blanket
he
and,
claimed
and
he
a
didn't have no
pillow.
mattress for the top bunk. You know what? I know what you
Okay,
said.
you
He
you
said,
you can get you a pillow and a blanket. You be alright. You be
but
just
not only
fine.
that, shape. I say this: his company, whoever he worked for, they should have put that mattress and knowing he gonna be having a student on his truck. You was a trainer at Swift. They supposed to put that mattress on there just for the student, right? Am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
All right then. So he knew what he was doing. You right. But I seen that video. I said it's dangerous out here, especially with y'all females. Y'all got to go through so much. You know what I mean? You
Sleep.
can't trust these males out here, and there's not enough female trainers for y'all to have a woman. So y'all kind of sometimes forced to go with a male in these companies. And I heard so many stories, people getting raped and trying all kind of stuff out here in these trucks. It's crazy.
Child, a child, I tell you, it's something. But I
So
did, I
that
did, I
trainer
didn't
stuff,
plan on.
I don't know. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I don't know if I wanted to go back to training because they get money for training because they keep on reeling them in, child. Out there in Dallas, it's like it's like 50 people quitting, then they hiring 56 more. That's what they doing. You know,
Mm.
and it's not just here at Variant; it's at a lot of companies.
Yeah.
Snyder, the same thing. I think Prime put a freeze on theirs, and I talked about Landstar. Landstar put a freeze on theirs for a minute.
Oh yeah, I heard about them because yeah, at one point I tried to get over there twice at Landstar when my uncle had the truck and then that fell through. But yeah, Landstar ain't let no new people over there in the contract like the freight they got, they took their stuff out the load board. I heard is only for in house. They're not even letting that stuff out. I'm like, wow. Not the biggest owner company out here, Landstar, they doing things you know is bad out here. So yeah,
Uh huh.
It's a lot,
Uh-huh.
shape. Yeah, and
And I said, oh
remember I told you
no.
back in the day. Remember I told you a while back that Dart
Mm,
was doing training over here, the ADU program. They shut that down.
yeah. Oh
We
yeah.
not doing the school no more and
Shit,
bringing in new drivers. See what
variant
I'm saying?
variant shut down the variant shut down the ambassador thing here.
Mm.
They shut down the ambassador thing. You know the thing where you was hiring people and they will pay you and you were getting paid to advertise. They shut that down.
Oh,
They shut
okay.
that down. I said, oh Lord. So you have to
Cause
keep
you got to
like,
think about it, shape. Go ahead.
yeah, yeah, you got to keep crossing your fingers, shy. And
Yeah.
that sad trucking and got that bad. You got to cross your
It,
fingers.
it, it is, and you gotta look at these companies. They have business meetings every week, and they looking at how can they cut profits and stay afloat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You got these companies been out here. What Yellow has been out here 100 years. You know, over here at
Mm-hmm.
Dark, they've been going on 90 years. Variant US Express. I don't know how long they've been out. JB Hunch, you know, they was one of the first ones out here with the night and all of that. So if these companies been out here for centuries and they closing doors, you know it's bad out here. It's something else. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we just got to keep in prayer and just, I pray that we see change coming soon because it's a
Okay.
lot out here. You got people literally losing their homes,
Mm-hmm.
out here homeless and trucking, and it's sad, you know what I mean? And me and you talk later, we'll talk, but hell, I know that
Mm-hmm.
experience now. I'm damn near one of them. Like I'm like, wow, I never thought it'd come to this. I'm out here, doing moving freight for this world and all of this, and shit, can't
Mm-hmm.
even got a roof over our head to call my own. It's crazy, but it happens because that's the way we live. And they look at everything. You look at the cost of living high, uh,
Mm-hmm.
apartments, everything, housing market is, that shit is down. Are you still doing that by the way, shape? Real estate, or you let that
Well,
go for now?
I'm getting ready to get geared up to have my license back active. I've been praying, asking
Okay,
God to lead me on it, and I've been having my license sitting up all this time. So, it's definitely something that I want to dab at. I definitely want to get back into the market of the mortgage game, kind of like period. Since Houston's so hot right now, everybody's moving. I mean, they moving here, child. They they moving here. Our rent is high. The house has gotten a little bit higher. Yeah. But nah, I'm definitely ready to make other moves outside of trucking right about now. You know, it's kind of like halfway
okay.
forced, but yeah, I'm definitely willing to put it to use though. We're
Yeah,
definitely willing to
because
put
I
it
was
to
so
use.
proud of you. I remember when you accomplished that, and what I'm saying, that was something you was trying to do. That, and you were looking into getting into what is it called with the dually trucks and
Hot shot.
the trailers, hot shot. Yeah, I remember you trying to do
Yeah,
all that. Yeah, it was a lot going on. So yeah,
yeah,
like I said,
yeah.
we'll get caught up. We'll catch up. But
Yeah,
yeah,
we
this keep.
must definitely do because I'm riding tonight. We on live tonight. We bringing in the new year on Shape World's live tonight.
Yeah, well, it's Central Time over here. It's 9 o'clock, but I just shut down. I was working too. I worked today. I dropped
Mm,
over here in Illinois. It started snowing a little bit, but I'm up here off 57, Wilmington, Illinois, over here. So if you ever
mm.
been over this way, they got the Post and Amazon and what's that thing, the Michelin tire, all of that over here. But yeah, yeah.
Oh
So
yeah, all heavy ass loads. Oh yeah, all
yep, you
heavy
know it.
ass
I
load.
just dropped off 42. So yeah, everything heavy. Yep.
Yeah, they've been doing
Yeah.
all kinds of stuff. I tried dispatching. I made a little bit of change dispatching this year, not a whole lot. And it was so many these fleet owners on some kind of games. They want to pay their drivers through Cash App.
Mm.
They wanna only they don't want to pay their drivers by direct deposit at all. And I was like, nah, I can't help you. And so I need, why don't you come drive for myself? If I come drive for you, you ain't paying me by no cash app. You paying me by direct deposit every Friday. That's how this going. You know. So you got some people playing that kind of games out there because ain't
Mm.
nobody's getting checked. Nobody's getting checked. So everybody, all people with authority are doing what the heck they want to do. You know, I have a
Wow.
Russian guy call me or email me every week. Talking about dispatch for them. He's not even
Mhm.
here. He's sitting way over in Russia, in Petersburg, in front of a camera, in front of a camera and a desk and a laptop. You know, saying he don't want to pay 600 a week for 5 trucks. And I was like, no, that ain't gonna work either. So I kind of dab into a little bit of that. That's an experience. Talking to people that have their own trucks and fleet owners, people with their own authority. And shout out to Buddha Black. Remember Buddha Black? I don't know where he been at.
Yeah, old Buddha. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Yeah,
Buddha
he been
Black,
around. Yeah, I know
K
Buddha.
K
Hmm.
O'Shea, T Hill, and a bunch of
Yeah,
other
T
youth
Hill.
one.
That's my boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
them and
that that
on the
that.
track, Dirty Broken, all them over there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but Dirty Broke don't have his own authority. He drive for Gemini. I saw him from
No, I
watching.
know, but I'm just saying the fellas. I know them.
Yeah, yeah.
Offline. We used to call it the track. Yeah, we talk to each other on the phone. So yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so those cats are kind of holding it down with paying for their own authority, paying
yeah.
for their own insurance
But
and
shoot,
stuff.
speaking of DB, he in a good spot though. Shit, we can't knock that man. He over there getting all that money and the benefits with Gemini and Love. I ain't knocking that shit. He ain't got the headache that these other cats got,
Yeah.
like you just talking about dealing with
Yeah,
authority and owner op stuff.
he tried to talk your girl into coming over there. I say, dude, I don't want to drive around no damn bum. That's a bum. You gotta start looking at it like that. You gotta change your mindset. I say, nah, it be just my damn look. I get my little fat ass over there, and I'm riding down the highway, and something go wrong with her. Somebody hit me, go kaboom. It was just my look.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I look at it also like this shape because I'm looking at the different lanes and avenues of trucking outside of getting out of this van. So
Mhm.
you know what I mean. I got my hazmat. All I got to do is get tankers. You know what I'm saying. So
Mhm.
why not? You know we got to be open minded and like we were just talking about switching up and changing. We got to change
Mhm.
shape. We can't just stay complacent and like, oh, I ain't gonna do this and I can't do this. No, look at our boy what's the name, Sin. That boy doing flatbed now. You know what I mean? And he did
Mhm.
what reefer and dry van forever, 10 years out here. So if he can do it at that long, why can't we? You know, we always been
Yeah.
talking about. You've been talking about for a long time, open deck freight and stuff like that. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I get what you're
Yeah.
saying about the fuel, though. It is scary looking in outside, looking in. But I bet you once you get
Mhm.
into it, it's not that bad. I know some partners, a couple of cats doing that shape, working for Sheets and Wawa back home in
Mhm.
Virginia. You know what I mean? They do it, and ain't no problem. They just go to stores, and go to the rack and go home every night. So I don't know. We'll
Uh-huh.
see. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
Yeah, so you still on van and reefer there at Dart? What's going on? Like
yeah,
you
yeah.
still
Still,
okay.
still on the
Okay.
dry van side.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. When you back where you familiar where they know you at. That's
Yeah, yeah.
good. That's good. I was watching Miss Nikki. She's came on my live feed. I did a little short on her when they painted her whole truck pink for her. Did like a whole little pink breast cancer on her truck for her, and they rock with her there at Stevens. Really like rock with her. I
Mm.
thought that was just so sweet. So I had to make a short of it.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
shape.
Miss
I mean,
Nikki.
cut you. I know you talking about kind of a little bit heavy set, but black lady.
Yeah,
I follow her on
Nikki.
Instagram. Pink,
Nikki.
not Pinky like Pink 100, but Pink. Yeah, I know you talking
Yeah,
about over
yeah,
there at
she
Steve.
was.
She
But
been with Stevens a while. Yeah.
yeah, they rock out with. She says she does excellent shit. She's been making six figures there, being a trainer.
Okay.
So she really like it there. We know we chopped
Hats
it
off
up
to
for
her.
a few minutes and
Hmm.
chopped it up behind the scenes, and they really literally pimped out her truck. They really did inside and out. So I just thought that was just so dope to do that. For her. They really rock with her over there. So she
Yeah,
said, I'm gonna
she
stay in
been
at
there a long while. Yeah, I've been
Stevens.
following her. Uh huh.
So she said, I'm staying at Stevens. I'm gonna
Yeah.
stay there. I'm not going anywhere. And blah blah blah. I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? Some people are jumping ships and changing their tone by how they feel, but she's one of the ones that ain't
Yeah.
changed. If y'all go get that short, it's somewhere on one of my shorts. Like ain't but a couple ones down, about 3, 4 of them down on my shorts. And I thought that was just so
Okay.
neat to do that for her. It was so that's so how cute because a lot of times, a lot of these companies don't even appreciate you like that. They wrapped the truck
Uh.
out for what they wanted to do, and they wrapped it out for
Yeah.
her. So I thought that was so sweet. I said, "Oh, that's so sweet."
Yeah, congratulate. Hats off to her. Yeah, I follow her on
Yeah,
Instagram. Yeah, I've been
yeah,
seeing her. She been with Stevens a long while. Yeah, I think just
yeah.
as long as that boy that used to be over there. What's the name? D Rod. You know what I mean? So I think she
I
been over
don't
there a
even
long
know
time.
is
Yeah.
he still even over there? Is he even still doing videos? The D
Uh,
Roger?
no, him, Loshawn, a lot of them older cats we used to watch shape. They ain't nobody been on YouTube like that. But anyway, we ain't got to bring all that up. But I don't know. I think he was doing call hauling and still had his trucks running over Steve. Last time I seen him on YouTube, he was doing
Hmm.
call hauling
Hmm.
and still running his fleet over there at Stevens, D Rod. But wish him well. Hope he's still doing well. Like you said, we don't see a lot of them cats on YouTube no more. The Loshawn, and I know TB probably still around. I just don't, I don't follow everybody
Yeah,
like that
Truck
no more.
Around. I don't think Truck
Yeah.
Around even driving anymore. I don't think. I don't think
I don't
he is.
know.
The last couple
But
lives I've been seeing him for the last 2 weeks,
hmm
I don't watch him as frequently as I used to, but I still do. Um,
okay.
but I know with LaShawn, he was on Lockout Man. Lockout Man be getting him still. He was on Lockout Man podcast, I think earlier this year. And he said he still got his fleet of trucks. He had to downsize due to the economy, but he still has his trucks running.
Yeah, I know that shit.
LaShawn's still
Speaking of
raw.
which, I a couple months back, I was somewhere and I seen the PMG truck. It was parked. I didn't see the
Hmm.
driver number, but it was PMG. I was like, that's Parks Motor Group. That's a Low Sean truck. And
Yeah.
I
Hmm.
seen what's the other guy name, the Spanish dude over there at Prime, the trainer that do all the back and video. My man, my God, damn,
Junior, Junior,
yeah,
Junior.
Junior Honda. I seen his truck, the Racha truck, two of them. I seen the blue one and the white one a couple times out here. Shape. Yeah, so I know he
Mm-hmm.
doing good. I think he on his what fifth or sixth title over there. I used to watch his video.
Mm-hmm.
He was doing, he the prime ambassador over there. He got a whole VIP office up there in Springfield. I used to mess with Junior like that. So yeah, you got your own office up there in Springfield, don't you, boy? But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like I said, I know it's hard out here for a pimp. Everybody going through it, Shape. But you know what I
He
mean.
said it's hard out here for a pimp.
Yeah, it is. But he try to get the money for the rent. We know we out here working, but the ones that's doing it and still in it, and the owner operator doing it. Hey, my hats off to them, and even us, Shape. We still out here afloat. We may be on the company
Mm.
side now, but hey, we still doing it. We ain't gave up. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah,
just
of
like.
course. Like I said, a lot of people, that's why I told y'all spotlight truckology because I ain't gonna say who they were, but a lot of cats were behind the scenes, saying that about him, and I was like, no, that's all kind of halfway, so I went on spotlight him because I say, it doesn't mean anything that you failed. It just it means that he's being transparent, or him having to make that shift. How YouTube, let me tell you, this YouTube trucking land, I've had so many people turn on me. I've had so many people either leave me or drop me or turn on me. You know what I'm saying? So this YouTube trucking thing ain't
Hmm.
dependable. It ain't nowhere near dependable. You know what I'm saying? Like these, like
Oh,
these,
you
like
ain't.
these companies ain't dependable, and these people in YouTube trucking land ain't dependable. These people will turn on you in a minute. These people are just like water. They run this
Yeah.
way and they run that way. That's what I thought people would really rock with me, but this year and last year, really, really taught me a whole lot. Really, really did about the YouTube trucking land
Yeah.
and how
Well,
people
you
really can
remember
put
shit we talked
on.
about that. Yeah. You
Yeah,
can't put
yeah.
faith in trucking in some of these YouTube trucking. Me and you rock. We've been rocking law a while. You know what I mean. I made ghosts disappear on folk, but I'm always here. And the ones that have met me
Mm-hmm.
off this YouTube, including yourself, I'm the same person on YouTube that I am in real life. You know what I mean. Just trying to be better each day. But you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Some of these cats are changed like the wind blows, man, and it is sad. You know what I mean. But yeah. Ice Water, man, that dude, man, got so much knowledge and information he put out, and
Yeah,
people
yeah,
people don't people miss what he putting down sometime. And like you said,
yeah.
everybody gonna judge you on this thing and talk about you, but rest my mama soul, like she always said, man, if people talking about you, you doing something right, son. If they got their name in your mouth, so he good, he know what to do out here, and I'm glad he's still
Yeah,
afloat. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. And yeah, this what I be understanding when I talk to ladies and ladies say certain things of this person, that person. Men
Uh
are
huh.
different. You know what I'm saying? Men are different. The thing of it is that men have so much more to be responsible for because of who they are. You know, they have so much more on their shoulders than a woman. You know, a lot of these cats have kids. A lot of them are married with kids. A lot of them have parents that they're taking care of and all that. So the structure of business or handling and take care of business is always gonna be different than it is for a
Hmm.
woman, you know. And then, women can always kind of get help from somewhere. Don't nobody want to help no brother out.
Yep,
Don't
and
nobody
not to
want
be
to
funny,
help
Shay,
no
but you're right.
man
Y'all
out.
y'all can use, and I'm not talking about what I mean when I mean what I say. Don't take this the wrong way. Y'all use what y'all got to get what y'all want. I'm talking about just being a female and sexuality. Not mean you got to give it up to the man, but y'all can get more than a man can get out here, and especially a black man in this world is hard. We can't get
Mm-hmm.
certain aspects out here, and you're right. As a
Mm-hmm.
man, we put a lot on our shoulders. We're a provider, just like the Bible said, man that don't work, that don't eat. And if we got
Mm-hmm.
kids involved or myself, I took care of my folks and stuff like that, you know what I mean? And it kind of put me in the bundle, but God will bless me for that, you know what I mean? So I don't look at that. I look at, hey, I did what I had to do, and as long as my family is provided for and safe, I'm good. So you're right, Shape, on that aspect. It's different for men and women out here in trucking, and I mean, we both got harder in different ways out here. But you hit it on the nose with that one. It is a difference.
Child, it's just a mess, man. We in Alabama, child. Had to get through all that traffic coming through. It was so much traffic coming out of Houston. There's so many people that had to move there. It's pitiful, guys. We full. Y'all stop moving to Houston. We
No,
full.
no, Shape. You partly responsible for this. You was advertising Houston, trying to get me to go down there and other folks and all these people that ran to Texas. And I heard a lot of people say Arizona though got expensive out that way, and they run into Texas. So y'all bought all these people down there. Y'all wanted Houston. Y'all already what? Four cities in one as it is, and y'all bought all these folks down there. Now you complain it's too many. No, y'all wanted that. Y'all wanted to be the biggest on the map, right? Oh man, but no, it's
Yeah, child. But we full. We don't need you no more in Houston and Dallas. We don't need no more of you there. Now you can take
damn. So
stuff to Galveston.
I
You can
can't
take
lay my hat.
you.
I can't come
Nah,
back down to
you
Texas
can't.
now, Shape. I can't lay my
Nah,
hat down there.
you can't. Well, you can go to Austin. Austin can take you. Well, you can't. We can't take no more in
I got to go
Houston.
down to San Antonio, Waco, something like that. I got to go down by the border, Corpus Christi or something. Galveston. What you talking about, Shape? You got to put me down by the water. Oh man, that's funny. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying you got to put me out the pasture. I can't parlay in Houston to Dallas no more, right? I got to go to the outskirts cities.
Yeah, child. You better go to Galveston or San Antonio or Austin. Don't you bring yourself
Mm,
back to Houston, Dallas no more. We can't take
damn.
no more of y'all. They say congestion. Rent is
Oh.
$1,200 now for one bedroom.
Yeah, I was talking to another trucker earlier about that. She was saying the same thing. She from down there,
Yeah,
Houston. I ain't got to say her name if you don't want me to on your channel, but she a good driver. She been around a little bit, but she from down there. She was saying the same thing. Y'all getting congested down there, packed. Too many people
yeah,
down there because she was at the airport delivering this morning. She was saying people flying in and out there. That thing was packed. I said, yeah, people flooding down into Houston. Y'all wanting them? They coming. Man, they want to see what H Town like. You know what I mean? They trying to get it.
child. I'm telling you, babe. I'm telling you, they jamming on here. They getting out of New York and California. You know what they
Yep.
doing? They getting out of New York and California because price is so high. Cost of living so high there. But I think once, but like I said, Biden took so much money. So after he come out of office and re-election store, I think next year. I think next
Uh
year
huh.
his term is up next year. I think, right?
You really think so?
I think his term is there because they not supposed to re-elect him for next year. They not supposed to
I
let him do
hope
no
not.
second
But
term. They not supposed to let him do
who
no.
gonna take him out? Trump. They already trying to get that man in jail, and I don't think he gonna make it. So
Now
who
with
else? Who else gonna? Uh huh.
Wisconsin, and I think Wisconsin and Minnesota, they both are trying to get him not to run, because each state has a right to shut you down from running for a
Uh huh.
president. So I think it's Wisconsin. They already shut it down, and Minnesota trying to do the same thing.
Okay, but I'm saying who else? Who else is out there that gonna beat Biden right now? Biden and Harris right now. Shape. You
Ain't
know what I
with
mean? I don't
nobody,
keep up with
nobody,
politics, but okay then. So
nobody.
that man gonna get a
Uh,
second term and still continue to f this country up. That's how I feel,
No, I
and
don't
I'm
think.
gonna leave it at
I
that.
think. I think. I think Harris gonna get it. That's how I think. I think Harris gonna get it. I think that was in the watching how they was having a conversation about the trucking industry, and one lady was sitting there just saying nobody can talk to me about trucking industry. I know a lot of truckers, and then the guy was like, I forgot who he was. He's a representative, Congress representative for DOT. They say, yeah, you
Hmm.
talk to a trucker right now. I've been a trucker. I've actually driven a seat in truck. I know what it feels like to these guys out there on the road. I understand what it feels like right now. You're talking to a trucker. He checked her, in a political, respectful, type of way.
Uh
But
huh.
until the government get together, trucking ain't gonna change. Because
Yeah, but
truck is still government based. Truck is still government based. Like nobody says. So with Biden taking all the money away, and not being able to put the focus on this. Food is so high. Then fuel just went down, but I think we're gonna be back to like $6 by February. That's what I think. I think our
Don't
fuel
say
gonna be
that shape,
right
but
back up.
I hope not. I hope not. But right now it ain't on my dime, so I kind of don't care, but I still do care because that still affects us whether you company or not. You know
Yeah,
what I mean, shape? But I hope it don't go
yeah.
back up. 'Cause remember when that junk got ridiculous? New York was like seven some dollars, and out in Cali, damn near $10, $11 fuel. That put a lot of people out of business too. You know what I mean? And I was leasing then. I know how I was. I was staying out in them areas. I wasn't going nowhere near past PA border. I was staying right there, Baltimore, Maryland border. Shoot, you wouldn't catch me nowhere where that shit was that high. You know what I mean? But yeah, we'll see though. Like you said, and I hope there's a change coming. But I just got a feeling that man's still gonna be in office. And far as them trucking, they trying to put the speed limiters on, and I just think we already overregulated as it is. Shape. Yes, we under the government, the federal government, all of that as a job, but we already overregulated is. And if we have the government step in, I don't think we really want that. We say we want it, but do we really want them putting any more rules and laws on us? Shape. You know what I mean? Because I think that's gonna be worse. Honest. They're gonna restrict us down to 60 mile an hour and make one flat rate out here. It's gonna be a little bit worse if you ask me. If they step in and do all that, I don't know. I don't know.
Child,
You know what I'm
I
saying,
hope,
Shape? What you think? Yeah.
I hope not, child. I hope not. I got a clip, y'all. I got to play. All
Okay.
right, this is somebody that y'all watch. Is Calvin Lee. This
Oh
video is
yeah,
like a
top
couple.
rope. That's my dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, get ready to play him right now. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, hold on.
Yeah.
Here we
Oh,
go.
oh,
Here we
top rope.
go.
That's my dog. Yeah. Go ahead.
We'll be right back. We'll be right back, y'all.
Okay.
Great. $3 a mile, $3.50 a mile, shit like that, whatever. And I'm still probably left $2,000 on the table. You see, a lot of y'all believe, because I'm walking. See, a lot of y'all believe, how should I say this shit, man? Let me think about this for a minute. When you get to certain areas, remember I told y'all this about Landstar? That I learned this when I was at Landstar. You think all these motherfuckers out here saying, well, you in a bad area in fucking Louisiana or in Maine, or wherever. Oh, the fucking low, here's the rate. That's what the customer pays. Bitch, they still paying $3, $4 on certain loads out there. You dumb motherfuckers keep taking the motherfuckers for $1.50. Who fault is that? Like I said, I'm all for the other shit, you know, but you can't shoot yourself in the foot and then go back and holler, oh, we should strike. When you booked the load for $1,650 to Florida. Come on, man. That's the problem with the industry. He said, again, I feel dumb for booking this load. Nobody else, you booked it. You spoke to the broker and seeing the guys do this shit. This is the shit I don't like. They twist it around and shit. Well, maybe if this, no, he said what he said. He did what he did. Period. Ain't no maybe if this and maybe if that. If you put it all in the email, you booked the bitch. You went to get the bitch. You asked the question and got your damn feelings hurt when they told you. I might have some red eyes. I just came out the shower too. So you're doing this shit to yourself. A lot of you dudes is out here booking loads below the market, $300, $400, $500, $600 below the market, thinking you done did something. You didn't do shit. I got them. You ain't get shit. They played you. Well, the market says, nah, I don't give a fuck what the market says up there. Till y'all learn that shit, you always gonna get played. You can't keep making.
Yeah, that was my little snippet from Top Rope. Hello, KB, you still here?
Yeah. I'm still here, Shape. Yeah,
Yeah,
but he
my.
hit it right on the nose, Shape. Honestly, he hit it right on the nose.
Mm,
Part of the market problem is drivers that was out there taking that stuff for the low, saying that, oh, I can make it off $1 a mile and this and that and the third, and who to blame? But themselves. You know what I mean? because if you stand, you either stand for something or fall for anything. Shape. So drivers didn't stand up and they kept taking that stuff. What you think the broker's going to do? Well, you calling me and saying you want $5 a mile. I got to drive right now taking that thing for $1.50. So no, I can meet you, try to meet you in the middle. But a lot of these brokers, because I was on the phone with the Coyotes and the Ubers and all of that when I was booking my own self, and they were saying, hey, this is all I got in the load, KB. I'm sorry. I mean, I can't give you no more. And then I calculated and I look at the fuel and I was like, well, I can't sit, so I was forced to take a couple load, but for the most part, I tried to sit out and not take the load. But I was in a different situation, than most people out here doing their own authority. So I kind of had to move because we got that truck payment shape. I had a payment. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I mean? Say no, sit there for 3, 4 days, and next thing you know, the end of the week, that $500 payment still there, and my fixed cost still there. So I had to make a choice. Like, but I didn't take it. I didn't take that low. I said, look, I got to make something out of it. So what I mean, was it $150 to $500? I mean, we had good weeks out here. I had weeks where I made, I was making 3 to 4 racks sometime, but that went few and far between after the market crash. I say, and after I'm gonna say post C19. I ain't gonna say the word because they'll try to strike your channel shape, but post C19, when the gold rush was over, all them rates, and I told cats, and not only me, I know Top Rope said it, the SoCal said it, a lot of cats said, hey, stack your money while we getting it good because it's not gonna last forever, and they right. When that stuff went away, a lot of cats, they went out, they bought all the houses, the cars, and all of that when they was making all that good money, them $10,000 a week or whatever they was making. Look at it now. That stuff ain't out there no more. You ain't seeing no load like that no more. Not on a consistent bait. You still might hit every now and then, like Leak said, but for the most part, the average, I know on the driver side for a while there was no more than $3. You was seeing like the 275, the 250, and you was dispatcher shape. I know you seen it out there. The average was like, shoot, you wouldn't get no more than 250, no matter what you do on the driver side. And reefer, there was a little bit higher, but even flatbed, I heard the rates drop. You know what I mean? So yeah, crazy. But he was hitting it though.
Child.
Leak been out here what 2 decades, damn near 20 years, I believe. Leak been out here a long while. He know what he talking about. Hey, yep.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I didn't. It got sent to me, and I was like, I didn't know y'all that many of y'all watching me. That watch him. He said, "Nah, we watch both of y'all." I was like, "Oh yeah." I said, "Yeah, no, no, no." Yeah, some of y'all don't like him. Some of y'all.
That's this
uh,
YouTube world shape. You know that you're gonna have the likes and you're gonna have the dislike. Like they say, the have and have nots. You're gonna have the ones that like you, that say they rock with you. You're gonna have the ones that say they rock with you but talk behind you all your back. Then you got the ones that just pure hate you, wishing for your downfall. That just is YouTube and social media shape. That's just
yeah,
how it is. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
But I wish we could
The
just
good, the
talk about
bad, the
that for a
ugly. I
whole
call
panel
it. Go
full of
ahead.
people about to hate on you. I wish we could talk about that for a whole 2 or 3 hours by YouTube on here and just have a whole panel full of folks just chop that up. Because there's so many females that they said they rock with me and went about their business for various silly reasons. You know what I'm saying to me? And it's like, how can you gotta say at your mouth you don't want to fuck with me for, excuse me, mess with me for this and that and the other, but over here I see you do the same thing somewhere else. It's a lot of fakeness. It's a lot of
Hmm.
fakeness, and I've just learned to keep it moving. Like an old friend of mine told me, said you should have been set there with it a long time ago. I was like, yeah, should have been worried what people felt like in the first place. Now, I've been talked about like a pure dog on here by people that I never thought would go to that low level of talking about me, or people that didn't really have no real foundation to be talking trash about me to begin with, but they did. One of them they
Yeah.
love. One of them they love. She's all over the place. They love the heck out of her, but she's something else. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can't really depend on numbers on a website to give you your value. You can't. You know, it's a lot of people that have numbers on TikTok. It's a lot of them that's on TikTok and IG and YouTube. They have big numbers that committed suicide. It's a lot of them that you would hate to be around in person. You know, so I
Yeah.
learned not to let that. I try. I mean, it's hard because social media and people feel what they feel about you. They say what they say to you about you. But when I look back at my older videos and now, I was like, wow, I had a lot of people that used to rock with me, and I said, must have been real fakeness. Must have been some real fakeness, really, because I see them turn around and I see them be in other people's live feeds, and I be like, really? You supporting that? You supporting that? No, you know it. You
Yeah.
know the ones. You remember I used to be on here all the time. I had like 10 more of them that was regulars. You know.
Yeah. But I
Uh,
even told you, Shape, with I've been on here a little while too, you know what I'm saying, 3 to 4 years on this YouTube and social media. Uh since I was with Super Service and JNR Sugar, you know what I mean? Uh you gotta take the good from the bad. And remember I told you, just kind of like don't let it get to you. Don't put your emotions into it, because people gonna change like night and day on here. Shape. At the end of the day, you gotta look in the mirror and do for you. You know what I'm saying? God bless you. Wake up every day. You gotta do for you and keep yourself afloat, and don't worry about it. I mean, I know it's hard. You see the comments, you see I got them too, and you know me, I got into a few little messes on here on YouTube against some other YouTubers and stuff, but I learned to let that stuff go, Shape. And that's another reason why I take my hiatus, and just to get my mind clear of this social media, because we get so caught up in it in this world now, because this is the new world order. Social media, everything, and Facebook and the IG and the TikTok and all of that mess, and you sometimes get caught up in that world, and you lose focus on reality. You know me, you can. If you're not strong and let it. So I don't worry about what people say. Let them say what they're gonna say about you. At the end of the day, you know who you are. Your higher power know who you is, and just whatever. Let them talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Like Cat Williams said, I'm trying to get 3 or more haters for the end of the day. So let them talk about KB. I ain't worried about it no more. You know what I mean? I'm done. I'm done,
I
because I was the same
thank you,
way.
KB. Thank you, KB.
Go ahead.
I see you, Henry Duncan. I see you, Henry Duncan. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah. I don't even know
Yeah.
who's in the chat. Me and you just up here, but yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I seen Mr.
they
Good Brother. I told him Happy New
they
Year.
coming in and out. They going from 10 to 5 to 7 to 8 to 9 to 10 to
Yeah.
7 in and out, child. They coming in and out
Yeah.
while me and you been talking. You know how they do over here, child. But it's just so much. I say, dang, y'all done really rock with your girl tough then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
If one little thing can push you out, you ain't rocking me tough
yeah.
then. That's how I feel. You
No, I'm
know.
thankful for the
Uh,
little bit, the little bit following, the subscribers I got. You know what I mean? I was wow. I finally got over 1K. Look how long it took me to do that, Shape. I even
mm,
got over there before you did. Remember, you was like, "Damn, KB, you gonna surpass me?" I was like, "No, Shape. You see what I do. I don't even do live feeds like that. I put out a video and that's it. And if you watch it, you watch it. You don't, you don't. But you know what I mean? So I don't tend to look at all of that, the views and the watch hours and all of that. I did at one point, and it just got too much. I was
mm,
damn near on the schedule. Like, I'm out here trying to truck, handle my business, and then I'm like, hey, I need to drop a YouTube video. I haven't did a YouTube video in a while, or I need to put an IG video out. I was like, at the end of the day, I was like, bump that. I'll say YouTube is a distant far from my life right now. You know what I mean? Shape. I do miss like folks like you and the ones I'm real close to, but at the end of the day, I say I got to focus on me first. I'm not worried about this social media. You know what I mean? If they like it, they like it. They don't. So you know what I mean. But when I do get on here, I do enjoy it. We get down the road, and you one of my loyal followers and friends, close friends. I feel like I can say that I like it. You know what I mean. I enjoy it. But when it get to all that messy, all the other stuff, like I said on another channel earlier today, Shape. You know what I mean. I do rock with the fellas over there for the most part, and they got good information most of the time. But when they get into all of that back and forth and other stuff, I don't partake in that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got no dog in the fight. I'm like my boy Country Ghetto. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and fall back and let that ride. Just sit back and listen. You know what I mean? Because you don't need to partake in that. So don't worry about what people say and the ones that ain't over here no more. Shape. You going into 24. You keep doing you. You've been doing good. You one of the honestly one of the females that's still doing it consistent and rocking on YouTube. Ain't too many female truckers I see on here no more besides you keeping it 100 and I think I seen Sunshine start posting something again and Dollface, but it ain't a lot of the
child.
older, the females. Ain't a lot of y'all out here. Roll One and Nina, but it's
Yeah.
like a lot. It ain't too many more of y'all here. You know what I mean? Like Honey Badger used to be on here, and Miss Diva Trucking, and
Oh,
uh, uh
Honey Badger is still on Snapchat and IG. She just posted
oh,
something
okay,
about 4 or 5 months ago, child. And I don't know why she deleted her stuff. I have no idea. But
oh, okay. That's good that she's still
this
around.
thing is really fickle. But for a minute, I just thought about hanging my YouTube channel up for a minute. I was like, it's growing slow anyway. I'm not willing to post any and everything. Some females have gotten to the point they highly sexual on here, and that's how they really got the bulk of their following.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to be just that extremely sexual and do any and everything, on here. Just to know. What's up, Theo? Talking some elbow cough.
Uh, oh, Theo in the chat. Hey, Mr. Theo. I was in y'all live earlier. OB and them. Yeah. Hey, Mr.
Yeah,
Theo. Happy New Year, brother. That's
yeah,
another good dude that give out information. You know what I'm saying? I got his
yeah,
number in the background. You know what I mean? Like, that's the
yeah.
good stuff I get off the social media. But all that other
Mhm.
stuff, shape, keep doing you. Don't let nobody run you off YouTube or change how you are on YouTube. You know what I mean by that? You picking up what I'm putting down? Just stay
Yeah.
how you are. Was it grow slow? Look at me, like I told you, it took me 3 to 4 years. I remember for the longest time when I first did a video on Super Service, I had like 1 or 2 people watch every time. Like, it took me a long time to actually get a little growth. And I'm still what? Right barely over 1,000. But you know what? I still got a channel and I'm glad of that. I thank God for it. And that's why I say I'm gonna come back and still do videos every now and then just to keep it going. But yeah, I'm not changing up for no YouTube or nobody else. You know what I'm saying? You don't like me? Oh well,
Mhm.
turn the page. You ain't gotta watch it. But the funny thing is, shape, they do watch it. You look at you, they
Yeah,
watching.
yeah,
It's people right now in the background
yeah,
sitting in the
yeah,
bushes watching. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
They
They
in the
probably ain't gonna say
clouds. They
nothing,
they in the
nor
clouds.
come up here because they like, oh, here go KB running off at the mouth again.
Yeah,
You know
they
how
in
he
the
talk
clouds.
fast, y'all listen slow. But
You
anyway, at the
you
end of the
know
day,
what? You
I'm
know
here.
what's going on. You know what's going on. Was so long in your absence. So many different things were getting said about that I was saying that was taking totally different contexts and put into something else. They was doing that to me for a while. KB on here. They was taking everything I was saying and turning it into something else. I say, oh Lord,
That's
really?
why that's how it is, shape. You
Really?
gotta be careful what you put out here. But if you putting the truth and you putting out your truth, don't worry about it. They're gonna take it and run with it. Let them talk about it. You know what I mean? And I had my little disputes or back and forth. You know, shape. Me and you all was involved with it, and a brother LOL. And me and him had a little bit there, but we turned the page, we squashed it. I told him we good. So going into
Yeah.
24, I'll be damned if I'm going back and forth with anybody on this internet shape. Like I said, I'll stay in the bushes if it come to that. When people get to riling up and all that hooping and hollering and back and forth, no, I'm done with that YouTube. Ain't got time for that. Save the headache for your
I
body.
know
I'm good, man.
it's always trucking drama. It always is. Drama came out about the trucking guru and the Carissa girl, and drama came out about this person saying they doing trucking and all this. Always so much getting called out,
Uh,
child,
are you talking
this
about the
year.
lady that says she made $1 million? Yeah, I heard about that. That made a
Yeah,
million some dollars in trucking and all of that. Yeah, I heard about that.
yeah, child, and you even had people behind the scenes then, because she was one of the ones I really pumped up, and I had like shorts on her, and I shared her videos out and all that kind of stuff. And even some one guy, and I'm gonna call him like T Hill. I'm gonna call him T Hill. Like T Hill was one of
Leave
the
my brother
ones
T
that
Hill
was.
alone. What T Hill do? Go ahead, go
I'm
ahead.
gonna call him like he probably won't get me for it, but anyway. He say now she just need to work on her terminology. She ain't no fraud. She work on her terminology. I say, oh my God, boy. Yeah, he say, yeah, I'm a simp. I say, no, you ain't no simp. I say, Lord,
Yeah, I
I'm
heard
a
I heard a
she,
few
she
YouTubers went over there on that CHJ, and a couple of people we know was on that guru stuff when they was talking about that.
yeah, yeah, child. Um, and child, and a lot of them that's in truck and they got their whole channel snatched. They snatched guilty channel, and I was surprised at that. I was very surprised at that. I say, wow, really? I guess YouTube must starting to get really, really, really strict on certain things. On here. They didn't snatch his channel. It's a couple more smaller ones that they ain't up in no more up on YouTube. So child, I don't know, honey. Ain't nothing yours. Let's keep it 100. Ain't don't nothing 100% belong to you.
No, no. What OG used to say? You know what I mean. I ain't gonna say it name. You want me to say it on here, but Mr. Ricky. You know what he used to say? Keep it 99 because ain't nothing 100. You feel me? So you're right. Ain't nothing never
Yeah, yeah.
100% yours on here. But I mean, we just got to keep doing us and like people. If they like it, they like it. Happy New Year, Owen. What's good, brother? Hey,
What's up,
man. I
Owen?
apologize. Yeah, I apologize, Owen. He reached out to me, man. I was going through some real hard times then, brother. But I don't know if you still over here or you got what you came and left over here, but he wanted me to refer him. He was coming over here to Dart, and man, I was just going through it, brother. I'm sorry I didn't reach back to you, but I hope you're doing good, man. And happy New Year to you, brother. Yeah, I just want to say that shape. Yeah, Owen, a good dude. Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. I want to go through. He just like to cheat. he
Oh, what you mean cheat?
like to cheat. I mean, he said about 2 3 weeks ago he was a serial cheater.
Oh, you talking about like in a relationship? Oh, well,
Yeah,
to each
yeah. I
his own. You
said,
know what I'm saying? Different stroke for
mm-hmm.
different folk. But Owen
Hey,
cool in my book. Yeah.
yeah, child. I say, you and a bunch of other male truckers join the league, child. Join the league.
What you used to say back in the day, Shape? You say us trucking men's got women all in each area code, like the song saying area code. We got
Yes,
women all
sir.
over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, you got to be careful out here. It's wild out here, but nah, he a good dude though. I hope he doing well and stuff, man. Everybody, I wish everybody just prosperity and success in 24. You know what I mean? Stay consistent and keep up with your health and we just do
Mm-hmm.
good. You know what I mean? Leave all that drama behind in 23, man, and just move forward, man. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the messy bullshit channel. Okay. Oh,
That's my boy Mississippi trucker. I mean he good, man. He
oh,
in the
okay,
military. That's
okay.
Mississippi.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
Child,
why he changed it to that, but a lot of stuff been going on, on
that's
his
a
internet.
unique
But
name.
yeah,
I almost blocked your ass. Some on the messy BS channel. What the world?
no, that's
It's
Mississippi. He a good dude. That's my battle buddy, man. That's Mississippi trucker, man. I was over there earlier. It had me, him, what's that boy Kobe and Born Hustle came over there for a little while, but they good. You
child.
just got to be careful because they do get into some stuff over there. And Mad Trucker, I don't know if it's called Mad Trucker Nation no more. They might be something. Oh, what's that boy? Truck Community. It's called Truck Community now. But Checkmate and all them over there, yeah, they good dude. You know what I mean? You gotta be careful because it's all over, it's all across the board over there. You know what I mean? You just got to check the temperature of the room shape when you go in there. You know what I'm saying? Stop. What,
Nah.
what they used to say, like the school bus back in the school, stop, look, and listen. You gotta stop, look, and listen before you just jump up over there. You know what I mean? That's all. That's all. But they good brothers, man. There's some knowledge over there, man. Yep. Sip, salute. What's up, Sip?
Yeah,
He in
I'm
there. I
surprised.
see
I'm surprised Truck Mutiny
you.
not live. It's New Year's. Well, he probably
they
decided to
they were
spend New Year's.
earlier.
Oh, okay. They
Shape.
probably.
They was earlier. Trickio did one. Mississippi did one. They was up earlier. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why I gotta go watch some of it. Cause he
Yeah.
be doing those 6, 7, 8 hour lives. We all we gonna do is 2 3 hours so in the night for the New Year. That's how
Yeah.
we doing. That's how we gonna toast. I wish I could have me a
They
drink. That's how I wish I
uh
could do have me a drink.
hey, I was saying that earlier, Shape on Sip channel. I wish I could sip some, but nah, I'm in this truck. I gotta, work tomorrow, man. We can't have nothing in our system with 10 hours on duty. So
Yeah.
no, can't get no drink right now. But I will, we definitely gonna enjoy ourselves, we get out the truck, take time for yourself. Oh, you still good with your place and stuff, Shape, the apartment down
Oh
there?
yeah, yeah. I'm still good. I'm still in my
Cool,
spot.
cool.
I'm
Mhm.
trying to make plans into. We gonna call it out. They said don't ever call out what you want to do, but I'm gonna call it out and put it in Jesus' name that I want to have my house. Next year, sometime. Now, I don't know when next year, but it will be next year. I had some calling out and praying. And I just found myself like praying and praying more this year than normal.
Oh, got to, you know what I'm saying?
So once I get some things squared away, it's other things I'm gonna do that I'm not gonna talk about on here, but
Hmm.
that's one of the things I really want to do. I'm 38 years old. I've never had my own house, so that's one of the things that I really want to really do. I really want to have my own home in
Hmm.
Houston. They say throwing up these duplexes all over the place, and it'd be good to have one side and rent out the other. That'll always be a good way to live and make money. And they have all different programs. Then FHA just increased the FHA loan from 458 to like I think it's like 500K now
Mm,
for
that's
FHA
good.
loans. So yeah, so they're supposed to be increasing it. It's supposed to take effect in March of next year, I think. So yeah, it's one of the things I really want to do. It's getting to that time, pushing on 40. I guess when you get older, you look back over certain things that I could have been there, but not being financially responsible is one thing. You know, one thing is for
Yes,
sure. Females
exactly,
cheat
Shape.
too. Yeah, females do cheat too, but you, you
I
know,
hear you, Sip. But
yeah.
like you said, shape, we all been there. We look back on past decisions and some things we did. We could have been more smarter with our money, and that's why I was saying with Theo and them on OB's channel earlier when they went live that a lot of us in our community and black folks in general, we wasn't taught that growing up. We wasn't taught money management and save your money and invest and be smart with your money. We was taught to work hard all your life, and hopefully you might own a home or something towards the end. But all our ancestors and your grandparents stuff. What did they do? They worked damn near all their life, and yeah, they may have a house or something, but they always just work, 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 and that's it. We wasn't taught like we learning now as adults in 23 going into 24. Hey, you can work hard, but you don't have to work if you know how to get your money right, get your financial right, invest, save. You can do other things, and hopefully before you get to retirement age, you should be enjoying life and not out here killing yourself. That's my goal. Like you were saying, shape, you 38, almost be 39. Hey, guess where I'm at? I'm 5 more
Mhm.
years older than you, so I'm about to be halfway to 50. So what you think I'm on? I'm definitely
Mm.
trying to do it because cats are dying, dropping like flies. Shape.
Yeah,
We just
yeah.
had, what's that actor, Law and Order and stuff? Anthony, what's his name? He just passed. Black guy passed. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
people are still dropping like flies out here. So you better get it together. You know what I'm saying? Because tomorrow
Mhm.
is not promised. So yeah, you're right,
Oh
shape. We
yeah,
got to be on it.
those celebrities have definitely been dropping. Those celebrities been dropping
Yeah.
like flies ever since COVID. Ever since COVID, they've been
Mhm.
dropping like flies. The last 3 years, they've been dropping, dying. Another
Yeah,
one
we'd have
just died.
lost so many greats.
Another
Uh huh.
another one of my favorites died today, the day or yesterday.
Who?
And he's in a lot of movies. Caucasian guy, but I like watching him on screen. Is
Okay.
it Tim Stevenson? Tim Stevenson, Wilkinson, Tim Wilkinson's. But he's been in a lot of medieval stuff. He's been in a lot of uh Belle. Remember the movie Belle when it
Mhm.
was in English? He plays the uncle in that movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's in a lot of movies like that. He's played in The Patriot, with Mel Gibson. He's been in a
Yeah.
lot of movies, a whole lot of movies.
Mm.
And he was like in his like 70s and things. So it's a lot of them. He was one of the ones I like watching on screen. So a lot of them are checking out. So I was like, God must be really coming back, y'all. God must really coming back because they say the Euphrates River keeps drying up out in Jordan or
Mhm.
in Saudi
And you know
Arabia,
what's going
whichever one
over
it is.
there in Israel and the Sudan, all that fighting and all that going on too. So we
Hmm.
we can get into that too a little bit. But you know what the good book says, shape. We live in the end days now. We don't know today, tomorrow, next week, next year, but we know what we got going on in this world. So that's why I say also, what I mean, we just got to stay faithful and live your best life and do what we got to do out here. But when he call you, he call you. When your numbers up, your numbers up. That's it. So.
Yeah, here go
You
the
know.
messy the start by leaving variant. Um, like I said, sugar, you'll see. I'm not gonna just keep going into deep about variant. It's just to let y'all know what's going on and answer the questions that are coming to my DM
Yeah.
because I do get DMs asking about what goes on here and all that kind of stuff. So I just touch on it here and there. But I feel you though. I feel you. Sorry about leaving variant. I feel you. It's just in due timing, my timing, God's timing. That's how I feel. Like I said, this year's been working on my mental health more than anything else, and still be doing that into the new year. Uh, and just putting more things into action. A lot of times, I've noticed KP is procrastination, fear, lack of support. Um, like I said, it'd be nice if you. That's why it's good to have a helpmate. When you want to do certain things, it's good to have your husband or your wife
Mhm. I
there.
agree. I agree. It's hard out here when you solo too. When we talked about that before. It's hard out here when you doing all this by yourself. I do. You ain't
Yeah,
got no support system like that. But
yeah.
you got to stay strong and
When you're
tell. Uh
trying
huh.
to make other moves, like you're trying to elevate, or you're trying to learn
Yeah.
a different trade, or whatever that you're trying to do, it is nice to have the other half.
Yeah. Yeah. Two heads are smarter than one. They say so. But once again, you got to keep praying on that too, shape like we talked about. But till then, you got to keep working on yourself, like you say, your mental. your physical, all of that. You know what I mean? That's what I'm on too. You know, the mental health number one, physical. You know what I'm saying? Work on his weight and just stay healthy. You know what I'm saying? I got a DLT coming up and all that shape. So you know what I mean? You don't need to wait till the last minute, man. You shouldn't take that yearly or 2 years. That's the only time you see some doctor out here. You know, Dirty Bro talks about this. I'm gonna put it more on my channel, Focus in 24. That hey, get your health checked out here, drivers. You got, speaking of trying to own a truck and business owners and owner op shape. You know, so many of, I believe it's 75 to 80% of drivers out here that own op. They ain't got no kind of health insurance. They don't go see no
Mm.
doctor. We see it every day, shape. You see the guy with the nice
Mhm.
Peterbilt, the K Dub jump out there. Man, that truck is beautiful. They jump out there, the legs are so big, and they just look like they're a heart attack away from dying. But they got a beautiful truck though. You know what I mean? Quarter million
But
dollar
yeah,
truck or all of
but you
that.
just
Yeah.
don't know if you die from a heart attack or a complication of diabetes or high blood pressure, somebody else gonna be in the truck. So what difference does
Yeah, and
that
they don't
make?
have so many drivers die in their truck. They don't found them dead in the truck. You know, they ain't reported in weeks. They had a Swiss driver die in my state. You know what I mean? They found him on 95 right before the exit in Richmond, Ashland, dead. They didn't know what was going on. It's sad because probably wasn't take care of himself, running to death, trying to make a dollar for his family, man. So you got to put that health
I mean,
first.
sometimes it's not always health. Sometimes it's a company you keep. You know, sometimes like my boy KLJ, I wish he was on here tonight. When my boy KLJ, he
Uh-huh.
like have a little ladies at night get on. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you
Uh-huh.
gotta be careful with them girls, cause them girls know how to slip you certain things that makes it look like it's a heart attack. You know. He was in
Okay.
the Pirates of the Caribbean too. Yeah, he sure was. He's in a lot of movies, and he's from England, and he died either today or yesterday. And I was like, oh
Mm.
no, oh
Yep.
no, he's an excellent actor. Yes, he was in the Pirates of the Caribbean. And they
Mhm.
say, what's his name from? Excuse me, KB, just switch up. They say Johnny Depp, all that Caribbean series. They say he broke. And he got paid like about 10 million to
Mm.
pay to play
Well, you know, he went through that
Jack Sparrow.
yeah, you know, he went through that messy trial with his ex. What they married or what? You know, I'm talking about the white lady. They went through that big trial, remember? So a lot of his finance went to that. Remember, he trying to beat them.
No, he done messed over a lot of money. He's messed over a lot of money, not just from the trial with his ex-wife.
Okay.
He's done a lot of spending, a lot of alcoholism, a little bit
Mm,
of drugs, tricking off with the ladies, bad
mm,
investments, buying fancy cars. He's made a lot
well,
of bad decisions as well, you know. But they say he made like 10 million from playing the Pirates of the Caribbean series, and
well.
he ain't got no money.
That goes to show you more money, more problem. Like if you don't invest and keep, and you got to be like you just said earlier, Shape, got to be careful of the company you keep, and the more money you make, you got to be on it. You got to be real tight because look at our man comedian Red Fox. He died broke. You know what I mean? On all that money he made through the years and the
Yeah,
Sanford
but
Son
we'll
show.
see. But see,
Uh,
with Red Fox during that time period, a lot of actors and actresses didn't have a lot of protection legally, so they messed over you. You know what I mean? They put you on the
that's
screen. They made money off of you, but he got messed up with letting other people take care of his finances. That's what happened to him.
well,
And
that
see,
that that's true.
Eddie Murphy said he didn't know nothing about it. He thought the people that were handling him were decent because he's talked about Red Fox. No, he buried Red Fox. He had to pay for his
Yeah,
funeral, you know.
I know.
So so he had money. He has royalties that's going to somebody else right now. You know, they got it straightened out. But no, he wasn't supposed to be broke. That's the thing about it.
Yeah,
He
well,
was supposed to be broke.
Demont Wilson, you know, that played his son Lamont. He been speaking out a lot on social media. I be watching Willie D channel and other stuff on YouTube outside of trucking, and they've been talking
Mm,
about it. He was saying that Red Fox was kind of like you said, the company keep they didn't, you know, they didn't do him right. They didn't do right by him, and also Red spent a lot of that money. You know, he blew off a lot of money, and and we all can say we guilty of that. But these movie stars and these high celebrities, like you saying Johnny Depp, they're not smart with their money. They think, oh, that money gonna keep coming in, and I'm gonna keep making movies, and so I can just blow, 100 grand a night doing this, and $1 million in a week ain't nothing to them until it's gone. Shape. You know what I mean? Look at all the
mhm.
ones like the Tyson, they doing good better now. But back in the day when they had all that money, they blew a lot of it. And you know what I'm saying? That goes what we talked about earlier, financial responsibility, man. And especially when you're a celebrity, you see all that money, man, you better be putting it away for a rainy day and doing this and that. All you buying 20 cars and got these houses over here, this and that. That's crazy because you everything you buy in America, what you gotta do, shape? You gotta pay taxes on it, don't you? That's
Mhm.
gonna kill them, and it's just that money ain't gonna last forever.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But sad to hear sometimes. But yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, that because Eddie Murphy said he had to tighten up because he had people around him that was stealing from him, and doing what they want to do. So he did Sanford Sons was during that time. But see now it's so much in place. Black Panther's wife, she didn't get her $1 million settlement from her husband, from Chaz Boswick, because
Yeah.
he ran through money too. He bought like about 8 or 9 different expensive cars, by 500,000 a piece. He went
Mhm.
traveling, doing all kind of stuff, and all while battling cancer, which is kind of a little bit expensive, to battle as well. But they didn't award her that $1 million from his estate, so she's out here
Mm.
having to go work or do something different.
Wow. Yeah, but I think with him, with Chad, with the Black Panther, rest his soul, I think he was fighting that cancer. He knew his time was coming soon, so he was trying to enjoy the best life he could, in my opinion, before he
Mm,
died. Shay, so that's why he probably spent a little bit because he was like, "Bump, I can't die
hmm
with it, so I'm gonna enjoy my life." But other folks,
Yeah, but you knew
they,
you had a wife
yeah,
though. You knew you had a wife. You know what I'm saying? So you knew the cancer was hitting you, even though you was
mhm,
steady working, which we love for you to see you do. Um, the last thing he did was Mama Rainey with Viola
mhm,
Davis. But you knew you had a wife to take care of and see about. So that's why I feel like you didn't think about her. On that end of it, they denied it to her. They denied her that million
mm.
dollars. They sure did.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. But
They
I mean, we don't know the insides of their relationship, and I hear what you're saying. You think he would have took care of his wife more and this and that and the third, or made sure she was good, knowing he's passing any day now. But at the end of the day, we on the outside looking in shape. We don't know what go home behind closed doors. So I mean, I'm sorry to hear that, but I hope she be all right in life. You know what I mean? But I was told on to get on the truck right for him, reefer 70 cents. Okay, yeah, sip talking to over.
Yeah,
But yeah, shape.
yeah.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
It's so much going. I got another clip for y'all. Now y'all know we got to play my girl, right? Y'all know y'all been hearing Pinky talking about she's done with trucking and this and that and the other. I just think she's just talking me personally, because me and her talk behind the scenes. We've had communication behind the scenes, and I just feel like with somebody, when you get so high up, you know, it's hard to walk away. That's all I'm gonna say for right now. Okay, so I got a clip that I'm gonna play right now of our dear heart. So here we go.
It's like every company that I go to, I end up getting targeted. And even now, when I'm calling companies or whatever, I would have to go somewhere where it's quiet. Matter of fact, when I get my food, we gonna go to a table so I can really cause y'all know when I go telling stories, I go all in. But yeah, I'm being targeted, and not in a good way. Oh, that's strong. What's up, Nikki B, Samuel Oliver, A Space? For real. Oh my god. Oh my god. What y'all doing for the holidays? Listen, it's like when you grow into notoriety, or I guess a small form of fame or whatever, it's not easy because you can't. It gets to a point to where you can't walk places in peace. And you always got people that, hey, you're such and such, you're this, you're that. I'm like, bro, like, what you doing? How you doing? Have a great day, this and everything else. But just like you got supporters, them haters, if you see one of them in person, if they got like a form of power over you, they gonna mess you up, all because they one of your haters. So I realized my experience at a lot of these trucking companies, it may not be a lot of y'all experiences because they're treating me differently because of my social medias. Shit is crazy. Let me see. Stay. How you say your name? Fuel truck local. Man, it's shit. I didn't know that because I had made a mistake and rode past a scale house because it was one of those scale houses to where it didn't have any like it didn't have nothing to say pull in or don't pull in. So I'm thinking the scale house is closed down for renovation like they always is. So I rode past the scale house, and before you know it, damn DOT police officer pulled my ass over, bruh. And he ain't give me no ticket. He just said, I know this scale house can look confusing sometimes, so I'm not gonna write you a fine or a ticket, but I'm gonna give you a warning. But even though he gave me a warning, it's still showing up on my damn NVR report. So when trucking companies go to run it, it's still showing up. That's crazy, man. I tell you, they try to make it hard for a fucking truck driver. That's why I don't even want to do it no more. If it ain't from me not getting treated right because of my social medias, it's just the industry going to shit any motherfucking way. It is. What's up, Lion Jr.? Hey, sweetheart. Keith Victor. Hello from Montgomery, Alabama. I saw you in there. Wax on, wax off. Fifths and guns. Let them have. I don't want to do it. Hey, I am so close. When I tell you, I am so close to where my social medias is my full-time gig. Fuck trucking, bruh. Fuck 'em. Straight fuck them. Fuck every last one of y'all motherfuckers that don't like me out there. Straight up. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't know half the mean stuff that people do to me just because I'm who I am. Even down to normal people. Man, I probably would have to go live with y'all out of here because I can't really like fully get into telling my story because I ain't trying to, call y'all know I.
Yeah, hello, hello.
Yeah, I hear you, Shape.
Yeah. So what y'all think about
Wow.
that? What you think about that? What you think about us just having to
I
say,
think
what you
go ahead.
think?
You want me
Well,
spill? I think I've been knowing Piggy for a while too, you know what I mean, following her journey, you know what I mean, since she was back at USA Truck and all of that and Prime and all that, you know what I mean? I think like you saying, Shape, you got to be careful with the social media. And when you get like her, where she's got a lot of notoriety, she'd have did commercials, she'd have been on magazine. She's probably going to end up being like Mother Trucker, Alex Ma. She gonna end up, social media full time, and she ain't got to worry, but she just gotta stay steady and stay the course. But as far as trucking, I think she just gotta be careful. And she right. She picked a company to go through because Piggy been around the block too, from Epps to a lot of companies. Did Frito Lay. I mean, I follow her too. She done did a lot, so she gotta be careful too. That yeah, when she go into these companies, they gonna know as soon as she walk in the door who she is. They knew on the application. I know a lot of what you don't realize out here in trucking is a lot of companies look at your Facebook, they look at your social media, they knew who you are before you come in that door. So if you're big like her, you got a lot of popularity and you known on this thing, they're gonna like, oh yeah, Pinky Dabney, we know who you are, coming in the game. And yeah, she right. She might do get treated a certain different type of way because of that. But I think she just got to stay strong, and maybe she do need to take a break. Like I told you two before, Shape. Sometimes you gotta step away from this YouTube, social media in general, just for a little while. You ain't got to go on a hiatus like I do for months, but just take a break and just let it be, and just live your life and focus. I call it like a refocus. Get yourself back together. You know what I mean, Shape? Because I don't. I just think she kind of fed up and tired, and she been out in trucking what, damn near 10 years now. She been out here longer than all me and you both, Shape. So I think she just need a little social media break, and just and be aware that people are gonna judge her and look at her some type of way because she is on social media. She all over the place. You can Google Pinky and she pops up and they know who she is. You know what I mean, Shape?
mhm, mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it could be, you know what I'm saying, because she's a minority and a woman. There could be some other reasons why. 'Cause, I feel like still to this day. Even though it's almost going on a year old now, I still feel like I was played with at Decker. And they were like, nah, you just didn't do this and you ain't didn't do that and people say this and people didn't say that. But people don't know they wasn't there with you. You know what I mean? They
Mhm.
don't know, they didn't feel things you feel. They don't know your experience there. You know? So I do believe that some of it is a little bit because, she is on social media and she's a minority female. I don't believe like she just went out to the oil field and tried the oil field out. And to me, to me, I still feel like the oil field and heavy haul, those are just two areas that's not meant for female truckers. And it never will be. And there will be we can get into flatbed, car hauling, we can even do tanker. But frac sand and heavy hauls, those areas I feel like are always gonna be majority dominated by men. So she just recently went to the oil field doing sandboxes, and that just led into some more unnecessary drama. Uh, Things when we talked about it, I ain't gonna say all the things that she had to say, but when we talked about it, it just didn't make sense. All the things that she had to say. And I don't
Mhm.
think that she'd have went through those things if it wasn't for her being a woman. Just me personally. We women,
Mm.
a lot of feminist women that's out there that can say that we're equal, we equal as a man, but truth for the hell matter is that we're not as equal as a man.
Mhm.
Oh Lord, we're not in front of the man. We're not even side by side. Now we close behind. We close behind, yeah. We be right there at your back, but we not in front of you though. Yep.
Yeah.
And
I
I'm
can agree
sorry.
to a extent of
Yeah,
that shape. You right. And I didn't even
yeah,
know she went
yeah.
to the oil field. Wow, I got a lot of catching up to do. But maybe and now that you said all that, maybe she just you get what's the word I'm looking for? Mentally, emotionally just drained out here. You know that shape. We only been in a couple of divisions, reefer, dry van, and you tried out flatbed, but with the Decker situation. But you know what I mean? Like her, she been all the way across the board, Pinky. She used to unload trucks for Family Dollar shape. She done a lot. So you're right. Maybe that broad spectrum, and every door she opens, sometime like you said, she walks in there. Yeah, it could be because she's a minority woman, but also it's because of her notoriety and populism on social media. And you're right. I think that oil field, to me, I agree, it's not no place for women, but y'all are out there. I know there's one lady trucker when I used to be on the Zello app when I met Choice Mass and all them, the Stoop.
Mm,
She lived out there. She enjoyed that oil field. She loved it. She used to live out there for 6 months at a time and did her
mm,
thing. So you just gotta if that's your choice and you really want to do it, you gotta get your mental. Cause Checkmate to tell you he been out there, and of course if you follow Chasing Andrew Jack, that oil field ain't no joke. That ain't for the small minded or the weak. You gotta that's a whole different lifestyle in trucking. I done seen the videos, and not saying that I wouldn't do it, but that's a whole different lifestyle change. You gotta be able to live out there. You can't just go to these truck stops to get showers and eat like we do. Shake. That's a whole different world, that oil field. So
yeah, yeah.
maybe that drained her out. You know what I mean, mentally and
Mhm,
physically,
mhm.
kind of drained her out. And then whatever she's doing now, she just getting tired of it. She feel
Yeah.
like we all do. We've been out in trucking so long, 6, 5, 8 years, and we still ain't
Mhm,
seeing the prosperity of it yet because of what's going on in the world. So you get kind of tired of it, and it
mhm,
depresses you. I'm gonna be real, as a man. I've been a man. I admit this trucking will depress you if you ain't careful. You know what I mean? You sit out here in this truck,
mhm,
you start going through your mind, and the outer mind is a devil playground. You be like, man, this. I've been doing all of this. I put in the hard work. Why can't I see the success in it? Why don't I see
mhm,
the good things of trucking? You know what I mean?
mhm.
And when is my
That
time
that
coming,
there
Lord, and all of
that
that? Yeah.
you have to sit down and see some of the mistakes you made in it,
Uh huh.
and sometimes it is, what people perceive about you and what people think about you and your sex and your race, and then some things are, um have you reevaluated where have you done everything that you need to do for where you want to go? And some of that has some, and I'm not saying that's all on her. That's not her. No, I'm just speaking for myself right now.
Mhm.
But it's somebody to see that's so light and so popular, and want something to go so bad a certain kind of way. That's when I look at Piggy. Sometimes I don't feel bad when I do have certain experiences because I'm like, okay, wow, she has over 100 some subs, and she still has not accomplished what she want to accomplish. So sometimes, like when I watch Pinky, it's like it keeps reassuring me that I'm not alone. That's what it does for me personally. It's so
Yeah,
much.
and
It's
you can
so
look at
much.
that and help you grow, but shape. You also got to just make sure you stay in your own world. Don't base yourself off of her experience all the way.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you wrong. Yeah, I know I get what you're saying, but I'm also saying to you is you got to look at your situation as hers is a little different. She has kids, and she's been in a few relationships which she put out publicly on you. That all of that, so she put her business out there too. So you got to take the good and bad on this social media and this YouTube. You put it out there, people are gonna look at it and critique it and judge. They're gonna come at you. You know what I'm saying? What you put out on this world is gonna come back with you. So you got to be ready for the good, the bad, all of that. You know what I mean? You gotta be strong enough to handle that. Because if you're willing to be open and to put yourself out there for the folks to see, of course you're gonna have the people in the world that are gonna look at you and judge you or say this and that and the third. Like, oh, this, and with her, like I said, she's a good-hearted person. She always been caring, and people step on you when you out here and you got the kind heart and the big heart like her, and I'm sure you do, shape, and I do. A lot of us, they look at it as weak. They look at that as a weakness out here. Oh, you too nice and
Mhm.
you kind hearted and you
Mhm.
too positive, and they're gonna shit on you. You know what I mean? they
Mhm.
will. This world will eat you
Mhm.
in and spit you out. You know what I mean? With no
But
thank you, nothing.
I just think it should be a legal practice to an extent to give someone a hard time because of their online presence. Unless it's like doing drugs, unless it's like illegal activity, um, unless it's something like that, unless it's just bluntly just hashtagging and barely bashing the hell out of the company. I just don't feel like what she's experienced is um 100% okay. I really do feel like it because when me and her both was at Schuster, and we had conversations behind the scenes then about certain things. And I said it's kind of weird, and they ended up letting me go. And I said about 3 4 months later they let her go. You know, so in both situations, I feel like both of the terms what we got let go of was not a way 100 to me. I've
Uh
had
huh.
I'm here at Variant, okay? And shout out to Mr. Lackey, who's my DM, right? If he is ever watching this. Um, because he's really dope guy, right? Anyway, um, I've had this truck towed. My truck was towed, KB. Towed, sitting in an impound for 5 whole days.
Wow.
And I ain't know nothing about it. I ain't know nothing about it. I didn't know the place that I normally was parking at. I didn't know they had started charging us for parking. I've been parking there for like years. Said been open. It been open like for 2 3 whole years, and I've been parking there. And I was like, "Are you sure y'all started paying?" Said, "Nah, yeah, we charged the price. Y'all just must have just started there because I've been parking here every time I go home time and it pays y'all nothing, right?" Anyway,
Uh huh.
they had told my truck, this very truck I'm in right now, right? The very next day that evening. Didn't call me, didn't say nothing, had a note on the door, say any problems, call my number. Didn't nobody call, say nothing, right? It was
Uh huh.
Friday, I think it was. And I went to go get on my truck that evening. I went out to go find my truck. My truck say, find me, right? And normally when you get your truck towed, in any situation that they'll get your truck at the impound, normally they fire you, right? That's what I
Uh
thought.
huh.
And, it wasn't nowhere near this type of seriousness there at Schuster to be let go of. You know what I mean? And I'm still here. I'm still here at Variant, right? It was almost $2,000 to get my truck back. 2000
Mm. Yeah, them tow companies don't play. But
2000
go ahead. Uh huh.
Yeah, 2000. But it's a simple fact that they do have a sign up that say patrons only towing and force. I said, but look at how you got the sign. You got the sign like in the damn back. I
That
didn't
don't
see the
matter, shape. You know
sign.
that. Like, long as they say it was in some kind of
Yeah.
conspicuous, what's the word I'm looking for? View that is your responsibility, shape. You understand? Like, they shiesty out here.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
had
just
one truck towed out of a parking lot before. The same
yeah.
situation when I used to go back home. Matter of fact, the apartment complex where I used to stay, me and my folks. Never
Uh-huh.
had a problem. Every time I going home, I stay 3, 4 days, minimum, whatever, and
Yeah.
park there. So I remember it was the last day I was about to come back out. Shape. I was getting up that morning, to go get the trailer and come back out. My junk gone outside,
And
gone like a motherfucker.
but I'm just telling you, normally, a company will let you go for that, right? It was nowhere near that serious there at Schuster, and
Uh
I
huh.
was let go of. So it's just and knowing the same seriousness for her. You know what I mean? No one near putting their equipment in jeopardy. Unnecessarily. So I just feel like there is something to what she's saying. A lot of people will say this and that behind the scenes or whatever, and some of the main ones even said things behind the scenes some ways or whatever about her that be in her comment section. But I
Uh
say
huh.
you don't know what her thing is. You don't have 100 some thousand subs, so you don't know what she's actually full-fledged experience and when it comes towards the trucking companies. I just do feel like, with my sis, I just think that maybe there's so many years of experience that you kind of get to a point where you know what you want, you know what it takes, you know the skills to being out here on the road, and you know what needs to be done. And you put in your head what you want to have, and which will never happen. You know what I mean? Which will never happen from a company. There's no company that's going to cross all the I's and dots all the T's or whatever for you. It's not going to happen. That I feel like, you know, maybe a little bit what's going on with this, so what's not going to happen. Because, like you said earlier, these companies don't care nothing about you. They care absolutely nothing about you. You know what I mean? So
Exactly.
I
And
believe it's a smaller pinch of that, and I think majority that she may be actually maybe really experiencing having a hard time
uh huh.
because of her following. Because I'm pretty sure out of 100 some thousand subs, I'm pretty sure maybe only 10,000 of them actually have real love for her. Yeah, people do in YouTube trucking land.
Yep, that's the algorithm. They say out of all your followers or subscribers, 5 to 10% is the true ones there. You're right. I agree on that, Shape. And
Big Shicey, you should never tell the name or anything about the company you work for. That's not necessarily true. They ain't necessarily true. When I was at Swift, I definitely put up by Swift. Every time I post. When I was at Swift, when I was at USA, when I was at CFI. I mean, it's a public right to speak about what you experience. It's not necessary. As long as you don't sit there and just dog the hell out the company, as long as you don't put F them all in the title and all that kind of craziness, you can see about what you're going through with a company. It's your right to speak of what your experience is. If things are going great, if you enjoy yourself, they take care of you. Just like with Miss Nikki over there in Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? She talks about Steven all the time on her Instagram, how good things are for her. They treat her like family, and all that good stuff. So it's not necessarily a taboo type thing, KLJ. That Mr. Big Shites, that's the one I was telling you about earlier. Like the little ladies over there.
oh, that's KO Shay. Hey, what's up? What's going on, brother? Happy New Year to you. But I agree, Shape. But I also say you gotta be careful too when you getting to talk about these companies and promoting them because I got caught up in that. You know what I mean? You just and to bring up another YouTuber, I don't know if you know who he is or you ever followed him, but trucking and banking, Josh. Everybody know Josh. Uh, he gets to a company quick and starts talking about them, saying how good they are. You got to give it time. So that's what I say is just be careful. Like we don't never bash a company, uh, but you just got to be careful about talking about them in that type of way because you get people to start coming over there. And what I say on my channel is what I experience over here at a company may not be your experience. You can come over here, and I don't have proof. You can ask drivers that came over here. Like I'll give you an example. I don't know if you know her. Yeah, I think you know her. Shannon Thompson Trucking. She
Oh yeah, I
came
like
from
Shannon.
JB
I
Hunt
like Shannon.
to Dart.
I like
I,
Shannon.
I, I got
Yeah.
yeah. I knew her off of Josh channel. She came over to Dart,
Hi, love,
and
and congratulations on being a new granny. Is she watching
uh-uh.
the replay?
Oh, okay. And yeah, she came over here to what's the name, you know what I mean, and the lease and all of that, and I helped her through it, and she got a nice truck and blase, but she ended up leaving because she got a better opportunity, but she learned and she never once said, oh, KB, it wasn't what you said it was, or this and that, or I came because of you. She came on her own accord, but I helped her get a view of what she was getting into by coming over here. And that's what most of us do. We're not promoting the company. We just give y'all a view of what our experience is. And if you want to come over here, cool. But if you come over here, just know your experience might not be the same experience that I'm getting over here. You feel me? So that's all it is. And you just got to be careful. What you put out in this universe will come back twofold. You know what I mean? So you just got to be careful with your words. And like you said, Shape, what we say on this internet, because people will take it and run with it and twist it up. And by the time it come back to you, it'll turn into a whole different entity
But you
story.
ain't got
And that ain't even what you said.
you ain't got to twist it up though. You can just take it for what it is, what way it's been said. Long as it's giving
Yeah,
them
that's
respect,
true.
long as
But
it's giving them respect, you can say anything. That's for anything that you
yeah,
have to
but I'm talking about other
actually
folks,
have to
Shape. I'm talking
endure.
about other folks. I'm talking about,
Yeah.
yeah, I know what we saying, what we put out, but I'm talking about what other folks would do with it. They would twist it up, not us. They would twist it up and turn it into a whole different thing. KB said this, Shape said this about such and such, and you know what I mean? So you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
The persona, the perception is what other people take from
Mhm.
it. So, and she's probably, I know she experiences it way more than we are, because like you said, she got 100,000 and growing sub. So ask any YouTuber, all of the Trucker Browns and everybody that been doing this for so long, that got the big viewing, they get it. They see it. You just got to take the good from the bad and try to just uh what's the word I'm looking for? Weather the storm, Shape. You know what I mean? You got to take that bad stuff. To, I ain't worried about it because I know who I am. I know what I put out here, and it's the truth. And long as it's your truth, can't nobody else say nothing else about it. You know what I mean? Because one thing in this world that people can do now, Shape, is fact check you. They can Google. You know what I mean? So if you're saying something that ain't true, course me. Somebody, there's people that already done it on here. They've been caught up in their lives and they
Okay, but can I tell you some Shape World
go
ain't
ahead.
said nothing that ain't true. Shape World 15 ain't said nothing that ain't true. Nah. What's
Uh-huh.
up, exquisite one? What's going on, sir?
Exquisite, my boy, Happy New Year. Me and Exquisite, yeah, I ain't hollered him in a long time neither, man. That's one of my buddies.
That's KB, y'all. Y'all don't know what that's KB. That's KB. We ain't
Yep,
seen him in
KB
a
Smooth.
while.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I ain't seen you in a while. You been a ghost.
So so if I'm running off at the mouth, just tell me Shape. I'll be quiet to be respectful of your channel, but you know how I am. I just like to talk and
No, no,
we got
no.
good dialogue going on tonight. Yep.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we bringing in the new year. Bringing in the new year. I would love to be at home. Give me a stack of ribs. Put me a stack of ribs in the
I bet
oven.
you would. Uh
Add some
huh.
pasta and some garlic toast and a side of vegetables. And chow down and have me a nice little bottle of wine. I ain't buying that Snoop Dogg wine. I'm gonna kill another one of y'all say his stuff was
Oh,
bitter. It
since you
got a
changing
bitter
the topic real
aftertaste.
quick, what's up with that Snoop Dogg? Cause he got a lot of products out. He got some ice cream now, like you said, liquor,
Ice
all of
cream?
that.
He got ice
Yeah,
cream
Doctor, what's it
outside.
called? Doctor something. They were saying it on the advertisement. Doctor something, but he got his own ice cream out. Yeah, yeah. But how was the liquor? You said the champagne ain't good. You said the his wine ain't good or
Is
whatever.
his wine is good, but it's like it has like a bitter aftertaste. I say I like sweet. His stuff is like on the drier side, you know.
What you like a
So
Merlot, or what kind of wine you like something like that, like the sweet
I
wine or
like
something.
sweet. I like something sweet. I like stuff
Okay.
that's sweet. So for those of you that watch, but I wish I could be at home right now. That's what I'm saying. It's so much that I done lost out on this road, man. For real, it's so much. I'm tired of seeing wait stations and truck stops.
tell tell me about it. Since we back on topic, speaking of what she said, I got the same thing, Shape. I went through I was coming through Iowa, damn Sam Club. Be careful when y'all go to Sam Club and some of these places that don't have a scale in house. But I blew a tire out, right? So I had to
Mhm.
go. The Loves came out there roadside and did because the Super Singer I couldn't drive the trailer no more. But
Mhm.
I couldn't get the trailer weighed yet. You know what I mean? So basically, I went through that scale house in Iowa on 35. Just so y'all know, driver, that shit never closes, by the way. So, guy on the scale, the driver, the dude said, DOT said, come around back. I said, oh, Lord, I ain't never have been shape. I've been out here 5 years, ain't never been pulled around back. Never. That's real talk. So I go around there. He come out there. He said, you're a little overweight on your axle there, but I'm gonna give you a warning and such, but I gotta go ahead and do a level two, basically go walk around and then check my driver physical, my license and all that, right? Did all that, truck trailer looked fine, everything looked good, you know what I mean? Go inside. So he said, yeah, man, you've been good to me, you ain't having no attitude, so I'm gonna give you a warning. So I was like, cool, cause you know them overweight tickets can be a mother trucker. You gotta pay that. I think it what is $1,000 every something pound over or something like that is something. But thank God I got out with a warning. But like she said, warnings are bad because they stay on your record for a good while. You rather get a ticket sometime than get a warning, but I couldn't afford that damn ticket. You know what I mean? So I feel her on that one as far as these waist stations. You just got to be careful and make sure you up on your game and don't take no load that you know is suspect. If that bitch overweight, especially if it's over 80,000 pounds, tell them to rework that shit immediately. You know what I mean? But if it's overweight on your axles, go get that junk scale somewhere before you cross any weight scale. That's why I got the app. My GPS tells me a lot of times what weight scales are and what are open or not. So I be on it for now since then. But you know what I mean? Yeah, I got caught slipping. You know what I mean? First time for everything, I guess. But I feel her on that one. So yeah, I just mentioned that since she brought up
Child,
weight scale. It's
child, I tell you,
crazy out here
ain't.
trucking, ain't it, Shape? The shit we don't seen in our
Yeah.
years out here, ain't it something? Yeah.
Remember how they got on me when I caught that couple having sex at the Chewy over there in Charlotte? Remember how they got
Oh
on
my
me?
God, Shape.
You
Yeah, not to
remember?
bring up, but you know your man LOM. Everybody was on you on that. They said, Shape, why you filming them and watching them do it in the truck? That's normal. That should be okay. And yeah, I know they came at you hard
No,
on that.
no, no. You don't have sex in the front seat of your truck. At a shipper right there next to the door of the office. No, that's not normal. That's not normal. That's not okay. Remember that they got him here, LOM ass. I know you probably listening. He was like, why
And
you
that's
didn't
your
go get
man's a
her a
hundred
car?
grand. You yeah, you know LMM.
Child,
Y'all go back like four flats, and he was on you on that one. You know what I mean? So
child. I wouldn't say all that now, but I would say he was one of the main
back
ones.
in
You should
back
have
in the
got her
heyday, y'all was
clothes.
doing lives together.
Yeah,
Not to
y'all
bring up
see, yeah,
yeah, not to bring up the past, but y'all was rocking hard. But anyway,
yeah.
it's to me it was a difference of opinion. Shape. You put out what you thought you wanted to put out and inform people what's going on, and you know people took it in wrong. We talk about how people take it in wrong with it. A lot of people had a difference of opinion. You know that's all it was. And some people was
Hmm.
more outspoken than others about what it was. That's all.
Child,
Yeah.
like I said, when Shay World say something, it's a problem for people. Child, you know that it's a problem. But
you can't
somewhere,
say
but
you can't say that
somewhere,
about everybody.
somewhere
Shape.
else,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah. One time I got here and cussed some of them out. One time I went live, and I remember Ghost. I think it was Ghost. It was Ghost. LM was somebody. I forget what it was. And so you need to calm down, Ma, 'cause I feel the heat coming through the phone.
Oh, not my man Ghost Town Bullets from Jersey. That's my boy too. Yeah, Ghost Town. Yeah, I was talking to
Yeah,
him earlier
yeah.
on
I
Sip
like
Live.
Ghost. I don't know
Yeah,
where he at tonight. He probably hope he having a drink and having a good
he.
time tonight.
I don't know if
Up
he
in
outrun it, but he was
NYC.
on the live earlier. He the one told me to come
He
up on the
probably
panel. He on the live.
he in NYC. He in NYC right now, so they toasting up probably tonight.
Oh yeah, they got that ball. They still do the ball on Times Square, right? Hello, hello, Shape. Did I lose you? Hello, hello.
The ball. I still
There
drop
you
the
go.
ball. Yeah, ball. Yeah, yeah. No, they still drop the ball every night, like they always do every single year.
Okay, I ain't think that ever gonna
Every
change.
single year.
Yeah,
Child.
I want to go. That's one of my bucket list things. Shape to be up there when that happens. I ain't did that in my 40 some years on this
To
earth yet. I'm
to
gonna get
see
up
the
there.
ball drop.
Yeah, I see it on TV, but I ain't never been in person. I want to be live. I want to be right there when it drop. Yeah, one
Oh
year I'm gonna do
Lord,
it.
just be careful in the crowd of folks and break out into no fight or they get to
Oh, I
shooting or
know.
something or pickpockets you and all that kind of stuff. If I want to see, I want to see it on a balcony right there in one of them hotels. A balcony where I
That'd probably
got
be the
free
safer
room.
option. Yep, you're right. That'd probably be the safe. But I'm just saying, I just want to be there. Whether, like you said, on the balcony or whatever. You're right. It might be a little bit too dangerous to be right there in the middle of Times Square. But yeah, just to see it in New York when it happened. That's what I mean. Just like we talked about, Shape stuff you want to do, cross off your list. You know what I mean? So yeah, Yeah, I think that'd be dope. You know what I mean? Just to see that happen in life. You know.
Yeah. I want to go to London, London, England. London, England next year. That's one place I would like to
Okay.
go. London. I want to see Westminster Palace, and I want to see Warwick Castle, and I want to see the
Hmm.
York Castle, and the Tower, and all those beautiful places that they film and shoot these movies and stuff at. That's what I want to go to, and I want to go to Bali, Indonesia. There's so much more stuff that I want to do, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Some of the things personal and business that I want to do. Um, you know, it's been halfway my fault though. I have to say that it's a halfway my fault why things didn't go a certain way. I
Yeah,
take
we all
responsibility.
guilty of that shape. Yeah, I do the same thing. You got to look in the mirror and take full, responsibility yourself. You can't blame others sometimes for things not going your way. You got to look, what have I done? What the decision I made that led me down this path? You know what I mean? But like you say, just stay focused, stay positive, and you got them wish lists and vision board. Just get it done. You know what I mean? Save up the money and you accomplish your shape. I'm same here. I traveled in the military, but I want to travel as a civilian. A lot of places I want to see and be, Australia, uh, Paris, like you said, all of that. I've been to Japan and stuff like that, but I want to see other places, Brazil, all of that. So it'll happen. You know what I'm saying? Just gotta stay consistent, stay focused, and what I mean, stay encouraged and like you said, put your mind to it and your money and it'll happen. It'll happen for us all. You know. Yeah. I believe 24 gonna be a good year for everybody. Just what I mean, yeah. Just clear the noise, stay
Child.
focused. That's it. You know what I mean?
Oh, and Shamel says we did NY last year for the ball drop. It was a good time. See, yeah,
See,
child.
I feel you, Owen. I'm gonna get up there one of these years. Hell, maybe in 25. We'll see. You know what I mean?
Child.
We gotta speak
I,
like you said earlier, Shape. You said something I really touched me. We gotta start believing it, like you said, faith without works it did, and also speaking it to existence. So we start saying it, let's make it happen. You feel me? So yeah.
yeah. Sometimes we can have me a drink though. Get somewhere, have me get to a restaurant, have me a drink for the New Year. I can't believe it's Sunday, y'all. That's a first. I think it's a first for me. New Year coming right at the start of a brand new
What's that?
week. Look, the New Year start on a brand new week. Monday's the brand new week. Today's Sunday. New year,
Mm-hmm.
new week.
And it's gonna be a whole
Ain't
new
that
year
something?
tomorrow. Think about it, y'all. In a couple hours, it's about to be a whole new year, and it's gonna be on the Monday. You're right, Shape. I think this happens every once in a blue moon. I believe it happened before in my lifetime since I've been on this earth. But this is cool that we're seeing it now again in reality. You know what I mean? 23 going into
Uh,
24, new week, new year. Yeah. So that's pretty dope. You know. Is that me or you breaking up, Shape? Can y'all still hear me?
Hold
Hello,
on.
hello. Oh, her.
Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Yeah, I hear you now. Can you hear me?
Or you just not open to not worried about family and personal life right now? Is it all just about trucking? Or like what's going on with KB? Like,
Hello, hello. Can you hear me?
yeah, I hear you. You heard me?
Oh, okay. I heard the last bit of that. You said if I'm focused on personal life or is it all about KB right now? Something
Yeah.
trucking, something. I heard the last few bits of it.
Yeah.
Uh
Like, is your personal life
uh
something that you feel like is gonna be something that's gonna be? Because I know me, you talk behind the scenes. Like, it's so much go on. So it's a personal is gonna take majority of this year, or is it just
I
gonna be
like to
all just
see.
about?
No, to answer your question, no, I definitely want to take more of my time back and more for KB and be, and not give it all to trucking, because one thing about the industry we chose, the field we chose, shape is a lot of us will agree. It takes a lot of time and what I mean, time away from home, time away from yourself, family. What I mean, it's one of the jobs in America where you got to give it your all, and sometimes it takes a lot from it before it gives back. So I definitely want to see. Just more time back. You right. Just take time for myself. I'm definitely gonna go on vacation in 24, which I ain't did in years. Like we talked about shape, stuff like that, and definitely focus on my health. I reclaim. I say that right now on your live, as I said it before to myself. In the name of Jesus, I reclaim my health and all of that back. So I'm gonna get on that. Like I'm out here walking right now. As I'm still on this live with you, shape. I done did over 10,000 steps today. No cap. I'm on it. What I mean, I got the DOT physical coming up in February. I ain't trying to go on there half-ass and doctor look at you all funny and crazy. Like, hey man, I can't give you but 3 months, man. You fucked up out here as a driver. So you feel me? So yeah,
Mhm.
definitely want to look into myself more and yeah, work on my personal life. To have a life. You know what I'm saying? Because right now, most of my life is trucking. That's all I have. Not
Yeah,
to put it all
yeah,
out
it,
there,
it, it
and
can do
that's not
that.
cool.
It can do
Yeah,
that. Why is
that's
it
not
not
that's
cool
not even
though?
cool.
Tell them, KB, why it's not cool.
Because think about it, shape. You give all your thing, you give everything to trucking, and we could wake up and die. I mean, not wake up and something happened to us today or tomorrow. And what if you got to show for it and you gave it all to trucking and trucking gave you nothing back? You feel me? So that's what I mean by that. Like, takes time out for yourself. Everybody that's listening and folks that's watching, takes in 24. If you haven't done it already, take some time out for yourself. Get out that truck and live life. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by that. Don't just give it all to trucking because sometimes trucking is a time consuming thing where it's going to take sometime maybe 6 months, sometimes it takes years before it gives back to you. So don't waste all that time. Try to get some of it back for yourself. Balance yourself, make a balance in your life. You feel me? Balance trucking with your life and make it all work out. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Hmm. Child. Well said. Well said.
Yeah.
Well
Sometimes
said.
I can give a jewel or two, I could drop it. I could, what I mean? But that's just my opinion. That's what I'm doing for KB. I don't I can't speak for nobody else, but that's what I'm saying, Shake. What I mean? I'm glad you asked that question. That's a good one. A lot of people need to think about that, you know what I'm saying? How you gonna give back to yourself in 24, you know what I mean? You can't give it all out here over the road or whatever situation you in, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Child, I done gave it all out on the road, child. I done gave it all
I know you have,
out.
Shape. I know you have. We talked about this for years now. I know you have, and I know you
Child.
tired, and you ready to see it. You ready to see it just like me and everybody else. A lot of us that ain't got it yet. You
Child.
know what I mean?
Look at Kel. So he said all you have to do is save your money and get your own truck. Now look at you, talk that. Now this a man that got a whole
Hey,
truck
KL
sitting.
Shay. Yeah, I just want to tell you this, brother. It's cool to say that, but it's also not as easy for others as it is done. When what I mean, you got to get that money first before you can save it. You feel me? A lot of us in certain situations, and you can say, "Hey, it's the choice you made, the company you chose, or this and that and the third." But you got to look at it. Hey, we all in a situation that we trying to get there, brother. Trust me. Why you think I leased the truck and damn near almost paid it off and tried to get it for 4 years? Shape had a truck almost hers, baby blue, and it blew up on her, and she's still working at it. So it takes sometimes others longer. You know what I mean, brother? You may be blessed. You may came in with a game plan and you got yours. And my hats off to you. Salute, KLC. But we getting there. Us others, we're gonna get there one day.
Yeah. But I'm just like I was at earlier this year, early like January, February, March. I was just like at a
Uh-huh.
whole frustration level, just at trucking myself and everything, everything, because like nothing was flowing at all like it's supposed to. So it was like, do
Tell
I
me
give
about it,
up?
Shape.
And then you can't give up. You can't give
Uh-uh.
up 100% because things can go somewhere. Oh, here you go right now, child.
I have to.
What? What you
Oh, he
say?
up on the panel. What's going on, brother? Go ahead.
What's going on? Can you hear me, Shay?
I hear you loud and clear. Go ahead,
We hear you
Shay.
loud and clear now, brother. Go ahead.
Now, what y'all talking about is all madness. Both
Oh
of y'all done
Lord.
had enough money the last years y'all been in trucking to get y'all own truck. Y'all just making up excuses.
No, we not. You don't know what we go through
Yes, you
behind the
are.
scenes.
Let me tell you something.
You don't know
Trucks
what I
is
go through
only like
behind the scenes.
it don't matter. Trucks is only like 3,500 to get in the trucks.
But
Maybe
what
five
what what
thousand.
what semi truck you seen for 3,500 an hour where I'm from?
I didn't say. I said putting the money down on a truck.
Thank
If
you.
you got $5,000, you can put that down and get you a truck.
Okay,
Now
but
both of y'all talking about.
it take more than that. It take more than just money down. Otherwise, I'd be kind of like what you going through when and not having that vehicle moving. It's more than just putting the money down. I got the money put down on the truck. It's just that you have to have a structure. You can't just go and put down for no truck. You have a
It's not
structure.
an 18 wheeler is a lot easier than box trucks. And 18 wheeler, you could just take that truck and really sign it on to a company and run a freight. And the money that you make with that 18 wheeler is way more. Like the loads I run, if I was running them just as a straight owner, that's $5,000 and I might pay 1,200 in fuel. So in 3 days, you'd have made $5,000. That's when you own the truck. See, the problem is people complain about breakdowns and when they own their own trucks, but they don't tell you about. Oh, I done made 6 months of money before I had this breakdown. That's the part that kills me about trucking. Tell the people that you done saved up 6 months of money. Tell them that you done saved up $70,000. Now you got a breakdown that's gonna cost you 10,000. And oh my God, the world is coming to an end because I got a breakdown. See, the things is people always try to. I don't like stuff like that. When people say I can't do it because I got a breakdown, but you ain't had a breakdown in a year. All that money you saved, you might have spent it somewhere else. You have to get in your mind what you want to do with this trucking. You've been spending money here, there. You've been spending money everywhere, so it's been hard. I've been out here for 5 years myself. I know I blew $30,000 in a year in trucking, and just don't even know where it went.
Okay,
Just
now
thirty
that don't
thousand.
make
Hey,
sense. Now that don't make sense right
hey,
there. Since you
Shape.
I'm
talking
just
about that
Let me
telling
blood,
you.
holler at him.
that don't make sense.
Shape. Let me interject real quick. Hey, brother.
Go
First
ahead, go
time meeting you
ahead.
on live, and I'm not saying nothing you saying is wrong, brother. And I appreciate the positive encouragement, but you got to look at everybody's situation. Like that's cool and dandy. Look, if I had a whole year, sir, I ain't gonna call you sir, but Jose, KOC, if I had a year like
Right.
you saying, everything went great, that I had zero breakdown besides a PM and maybe a tire or two or something minor, of course, I could be like what you talking about. I had that money saved up, go buy me a truck, get that thing roll ready and good to go. But you got to understand, in my situation, I'm not speaking on shape. I'm speaking for KB. I got a channel. I put it all on the glass. KLC. Every truck that I tried to get into since I started leasing in 2019, that don't failed on me from the three
I'm
months,
not talking
6 months.
about leasing. That's for one. I'm not saying nothing about
But I'm trying to
leasing.
tell you my
That's the
situation, brother.
number
Okay,
one mistake.
I hear you, but everybody path is a little different, brother. I didn't have
I
the
done did
what they
three
going to call
leases
it to say,
myself. I'm telling
okay,
you, I done
okay,
did three leases myself. That's not it.
okay,
That's number one.
okay. But like I said, just hear me out. So you did three leases. Maybe it worked out for you. You saved your bread and you got your cash truck.
No, it
However you in
didn't
your
work for me.
situation.
It didn't work. It didn't. You know
Okay.
why the leasing didn't work? Because
Uh
they
huh.
was controlling the money.
Exactly. Okay. You learned that. You probably learned that early on, didn't you? When you got in that lease, you knew that, right? You found that out.
Yeah,
Sometimes
yeah.
it took a little bit longer because they give you this facade, KO Shay, like, hey, you lease a truck, you're gonna own it. Here you go, blah 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 blah. Little do you know, like you just said, they give you enough freight or enough miles or enough percentage of whatever you on, whatever type lease you in, if you get percentage, mileage, whatever, of enough revenue for them to make their money, make your payment, and to leave you a little bit on the end after you pay your fuel and all that. You're right.
Exactly.
So they control you. But a lot of us, like I said, in my situation, I jumped in here first. You're right. I that's what we was talking about earlier before you jumped on here, brother. Responsibility. That's why I look at it as I learned a lot. Yeah, I probably took too long. You're right. I stayed in it 3 years too long, brother. You know what I mean? I should have been like, hey, wait
Yeah,
up, hey, baby,
because
this ain't working, man, because
this is the
I'm
one
going
thing
further,
about
further in the hole
leasing.
and not making it. Go ahead.
Right. The one thing about leasing is only time you should lease if you could take that truck somewhere else. Now, if I can lease a truck and put it where I want to put it, or uh book my own loads, okay, y'all can't control my money. Now I can honestly make that, and I don't need to be paying no $3,000 a week because now you can't even survive. You paying $1,000 maybe a week on this truck payment. You paying 1,000 plus on fuel. So you, after it's all said and done, you probably got almost 3,000 in payments a week. Now, if you miss one load that week, you done for the whole week. That whole check is gone. You might have
Or you have
something
one
to.
breakdown and you down for 3 days, you done. Yeah,
You
I
done.
agree with you,
You
KO
done.
say. I agree with you 100%,
Where
brother.
you get three
That's
thousand dollars from?
oh my God, here come Kobe. Hey, what up, Mr. Kobe?
What's going on? I'm just curious. Like, where you getting these numbers from?
No,
What's
I'm
He's just
saying
hypothetically putting out there. Go ahead, y'all.
if,
Go ahead.
if
Go
oh,
ahead,
you
Kobe.
just,
let's
oh,
say let's
you
say
just being general.
right, like you could do two major loads in a week. I'm talking about loads that's like 1,500 miles. You can
Yeah.
do two of them in a week. Maybe I don't know. It depends on how you run. But legally, you could do 1,500, in a week. So if one of them loads get messed up, now that's where I come with the 3,000 because you got to include the fuel into it. So the load actually might be paying 4,500, 5,000. But after you take the fuel out of it and every other payment you got to pay, it's going to come down. You see what I'm saying? This is
I
something that
get
I
it.
do on a regular basis because I
Oh,
do
you
this
you
with my
you leased
own
the truck?
truck.
You leased the truck before?
No, I don't lease. I'm like an owner operator with a partner, and we split everything 50-50.
But
I
you
cut.
have though.
So
He's
it's not
asking you.
about a lease.
Nah, what
KO
I'm
say
saying,
he
I
asked you,
heard.
have you laced? He did. He said
Yeah,
he leased
yeah.
three
I
times,
asked,
Kobe.
Yeah, yeah. I
have
don't
you
lease.
leased?
I don't lease 3 times with 3 different companies,
All right. So
and
what was your experience at those three different companies?
all of them was the same. They let you start off good, and then they start breaking it down, and you start going into that. Man, I'm not making nothing. But when you first start up, they're gonna be giving it to you. They're gonna make you feel real good for about a
Mm.
month or two. You're gonna
What
get
what's
all the
what's
money.
what's all the money to you? Like what everybody definition is different. So what's all the money
Well,
to
all
you?
the money mean yeah, all the money to me is you making out like they said you would. You know how they tell you you're gonna make so much money when you start up with them with renting this truck
Nah,
or
I'm
leasing
talking
it
about
from
like
them.
specific. I'm talking about like specific numbers. Like what did you see, Lisa? That was good to
Oh,
you?
I think I might have seen about honestly, I might have been seeing checks for
Like
about 1,700, 2 grand a week.
oh no,
That's what I
hell no,
might have been seeing. Yeah.
hell
And
no.
now I got a question. Hey, let me interject, Kobe. KO say, was that after all your fixed costs and fuel and everything? Was that what you took
That
on?
was all my after all
Yeah.
my fixed costs and fuel. Sometimes it wasn't even that much.
See, I'm gonna be real with you,
Okay.
big dog. Like my experience leasing, 'cause I leased for about 3 years straight at the same company. It was totally different than what you talking about. And to be honest, like the reason why I asked you those questions, bro, I mean, KB done seen some of my stubs, and I'm pretty sure if he was on them lives, he done seen my year to dates and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure, Kobe. Yep.
I'm talking about, like, I guess I was a, you know what I'm saying, a top 5%. You know what I'm saying? Because I was getting $10,000 a week, damn near every week, man.
You
Gross to the
also,
truck gang.
Kobe, you also was at an outfit. You was at a good outfit. You had a good situation. That's why I was trying to explain to
That
KLC.
what I
You got to pick
that
and
what I
choose your battles. Go ahead.
That's what I'm trying to. Yeah, yeah, exactly. But like before I went there, I'm pretty sure you heard of VL trucking. I'm pretty sure everybody had with the
Vice
lease
Lord. You
program.
huh?
So this the thing, right? You know, when I first went over there, it wasn't even big on YouTube, bro. We was seeing rate cons and everything, man, and it was straightforward. You know what I'm saying? You got a $5,000 escrow, and you can put it up front, or you can get it took out your check, however you want to do it. And then you got accidental insurance and all that. You know, that's once a month. And then your truck note, which ranges from $500 to $900 a month. I mean a week, as far as
So
depending
hold
on
on,
what
let
kind
me
of
ask
truck
you
you.
a question. I hear you going through all that, but in the end, do you have a truck?
That wasn't my goal, bro. That wasn't my goal. That
So
wasn't
what was
never
the
my goal.
purpose?
My goal was
What do you get in the trucking for?
listen what I'm
Good
saying. You
question.
got
Good question.
when I went into that, man, to be honest with you, I had never seen money like that. So I fucked it up. I fucked up a great situation. Like KB
But
know my
that's
little
the
story.
problem.
I
That's
made
the problem, though.
it,
We keep
I'm
explaining,
not gonna knock that,
and
but
the goal is to own your own truck. You don't get in the
that's your
trucking just
goal.
to drive a truck.
I mean that's
You
your
get
Well,
in the
goal.
truck,
My
and let me
goal
tell
is
I'm
to
you.
gonna
make
correct you
money.
right there. KLC. That's not everybody go. That's I say 80%. You right, but some
And
people don't
then
want to
let
own
me
a
tell
truck.
you what happened. Then when you run into a year like this, you're gonna start crying. If you
I
own
think
that
you
truck, you
missing the.
wouldn't be crying.
I think you
See,
missing the
that's where
point. What I'm
y'all missing
saying,
the
like,
point. No, I'm telling you. And then when the company start jerking you around, you start blaming it on the company. You missing the point of
see,
trucking.
I ain't never been jerked around. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
See that's where you missing
I
me
ain't never
on that.
been.
Cause
I'm
I'm
just
not
giving you a
blaming Dart.
different opinion.
I take full responsibility. You know what I mean? KLC. I agree with everything you saying, brother, and I hear what Kobe's saying. But
And I'm gonna give you
uh,
another. Hold on, let me tell you
go ahead,
something else,
go
though.
ahead, go ahead.
Trucking is meant to build another company. You should get in the trucking to build another company. You shouldn't be in the trucking just to stay in the trucking. Because the longer you in it, it's going to damage your health and everything else. So you should use trucking just to build something to get out of trucking. You don't want to be a prisoner of trucking. You don't want to build this lifestyle with trucking where you can't get out of
Shit.
it.
But for
You
some of us,
stuck.
chaos
I,
it's too late for it though. For
I
some of us,
agree
we
with
ain't
you
been there in
partially
this
though.
thing.
I agree with you
I agree. I
partially,
agree.
but
I agree.
when
I agree to an
when
extent
when,
too, KO Shay, because you're
when I
right.
first
A lot
got
of
into
people, health
trucking though,
fans, you ain't gonna last. You
yeah,
ain't gonna last that long. You see the drivers that's out here. I just want to
Exactly.
say this, Kobe. I ain't gonna inject no more. But KO Shay is
what
right.
you
You should have a plan because most of us, health is going to start declining after the third, fourth year. Real talk. You're gonna see a
I
decline
mean,
in it no
Exactly.
matter what you do.
you should
Go ahead.
always
That's
have
all
a
I want to say.
plan
Go
in
ahead.
any. You should
Yeah.
always have a plan in anything you do. So I agree with that. But
Facts.
this the thing, everybody playing, bro. Like I ain't to own no truck. Like I never wanted to own no truck, dog. I just want the money on whether that's company driving, owning the truck, or getting out of truck. I'm chasing money, dog. That's simple and plain, bro. Green dollars. So what I'm
You
trying to
can
tell
chase the
you,
money, but what I'm
you
saying
listen
is
what I'm
once you
saying.
chase the money, what you do with the money once you get it?
See how I fucked that money up. I'm gonna just be real with you. But at the
See,
end
that
of the
makes
day,
absolutely no sense. That
hold
makes
on. You talk,
absolutely no sense.
but you talk. Hold on, listen who you talking to, bro. I'm 20 some years old, guy. I just told you
Oh
I
well,
ain't
you
never
could do
seen no money like.
you could do that
Hold
then
on.
at 20 some years old. Okay, I'll give you that. You could do
What
that
I'm
then.
trying
Yeah.
to tell what I'm trying to tell you, guy. Like KB know I was about a year left into owning that truck, gang. I didn't have that long. I was trying to buy it out before, and the market fucked up, and I had some other shit going on with that company. That was, you know what I'm saying? It didn't really have nothing to do with the company, bro. But what I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah, you
your
got time to you
opinion,
got time to mess off in your 20s. Yeah, go
your
ahead.
opinion
When
on
you
leasing,
said
bro.
that, I understand. I'm
Your
old enough to
opinion,
be your dad, so I can understand when you in your 20s, you could do that
your
type of
opinion
stuff.
on
But
your
once you get
opinion
up
on leasing
age,
is biased because you never like your
opinion
leasing
on
has
leasing
gone
is
bad.
the truth. Leasing is always bad. Leasing
Nah,
always.
hell,
No, I won't say that
I
because
can show you number.
I
I
ain't
can
gonna
show
say
you
that.
numbers. I bet you from leasing, I made more money in 1 year than you did. All 3 of them years.
But
I
what you
bet you that.
said, but in the end, you
That's that
I'm
said you
big
not
just
denying
jumped the
that.
talking. That's
money
big
up.
talking, Kobe. That's big talking. I would like to see those receipts.
I'm not.
I would like to
I
see
don't know. I
those.
KB
made
seen
about
my
a
year
hundred
to date
thousand last
before.
year.
KB's. I made. I ain't even kept you down. Last year, not the year before last, I didn't work all year last year. And for at least I worked the first probably 4 or 5 months. My first 3 months, my first quarter, I grossed over 100,000 to the truck. I stepped that, and KB seen it on live.
What type of
If you
truck?
look
Hold
it
on.
up,
What type?
I put my year
Hold
to
on.
date.
It's a different question for you. What type of truck are you in? That's what one.
I was hauling the specialist freight too. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was
That's a
hauling
big
hazmat.
difference.
And no,
Yeah,
it
that's a
ain't.
big
No, it ain't.
difference. Now,
Hazmat
we,
ain't no different than driving. Hazmat ain't no different than reefer. That shit ain't.
the
The
pay is
rates damn
different.
near. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, you don't know what you talking about.
Then
You don't.
then what's the reason you'll get a hazmat if it's not going to make a difference in the pay?
Nah, did what I'm telling you, bro. I got my hazmat to go to VL to be real with you. But at the end of the day, like I didn't never really
Don't
know
you
nothing
can't
about.
send that message. You can't send
Okay,
that message saying it's not a difference in pay. Now, what if somebody's sitting on here talking about I want to get my
look at it.
hazmat
Look
because I
at
heard
it.
it pay
Go
more?
on the race. Go on the rate con.
Hey,
Go on the global board.
KOC, can I interject? Can I interject?
Yeah.
Kobe, yeah, he's asking you a question. You seen the different. It is a little bit different because I got my hazmat. I run hazmat. So you can get
Yeah.
up to 50 cents to sometime a dollar, depending on the broker, depending on the freight or the load, more on the mile per mile. That's what I've seen.
Man,
That's just my
Exactly.
experience, Kobe. I'm telling
they
you,
what I'm
I've
trying
seen
to
it, Kobe,
tell you,
on the Raycon.
KB.
Go ahead.
They what I'm trying to tell you, boy. In these facts, in certain
Uh-huh.
markets, reefer is higher than drop van hazmat. In certain markets, it's flip flops. It's damn near about
Exactly.
identical, bro, across the board. But what I'm trying to tell you now, if reefer
No, it's
hazmat,
not, man.
what? Hold on, bro. You keep cutting me off when I try to. Every time I try to talk, you cut
Go
me off.
ahead. Go ahead. We
But
listening.
reefer hazmat, if the freight was consistent throughout the United States, now that's what pays. I'm telling you factual. Reefer hazmat pays, but you can't never keep consistent freight when you go into certain markets. But
What
driving
I'm
hazmat, I
telling
did that shit
you
for
is
3 years. I did that shit for
this
three
is
years
this
and
is
reefer.
what I'm saying
Can't
is
tell me nothing
if
about it.
somebody is on here, this is what I'm saying. If somebody just listening to this channel and they just now getting into trucking, and you sit there and say hazmat pay the same as dry van.
I never said that. What are you talking about? I never said that. You misconstruing words, bro. I said driving hazmat pays the same as reefer, depending on what market you in. One might pay more than the other, depending on the market. A little bit more.
I said hazmat pay more than dry van. Period.
That's not what I said, bro. What are you talking about, man? Keep talking about hazmat pay more than dry van. Do you even know what hazmat dry van is? What are you what are
I
you talking
drive
about,
dry
man?
van and I drove hazmat. That's what I'm telling you. I
What?
drive dry van now. I
KB,
drive
tell
dry
this man
van
what I'm
now.
talking about, man. Tell this man what I'm talking about, KB. Tell this
I
man what I
think y'all
keep
both.
saying.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Listen,
Hello,
brother,
hello.
you keep talking about driving. I never said nothing about driving. I said
No, we
hazmat
said
driving.
pay.
Listen
We
what I'm
said
saying.
pay.
Can you just listen what I'm saying, please? Can you
Go ahead.
understand English? I said hazmat driving. I'm not talking about nothing about driving. I'm saying hazmat driving. That is a freight. That is a certain type of freight. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not. I never said hazmat pays more. It doesn't pay more than driving. I'm not talking about regular driving. I said driving hazmat pays about the same as reefer. That's what I'm telling you. You got reefer hazmat and you got drive-in hazmat loads. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Hello,
I'm not talking about
can
regular
y'all hear me?
driving.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. Hey, I think y'all, both y'all brothers, y'all missing each other. You just explained it, Kobe, and I think KL said that's
Yeah.
what he's trying to say. It's talking about the type of freight. He's not
Y'all
talking about
both
drive-in
y'all
or reefer.
y'all
He's
both
talking
give it
about
from two
hazmat.
different.
Exactly. They missing each other's shape. Well, I think that's what the confusion coming
They
in.
give it from two different perspectives. They give it from two
Uh
different
huh.
perspectives when it comes towards it. That's
Kobe's
where the
trying to explain to
confusion really
him. Yeah,
comes
Kobe. What
from.
Kobe trying to explain is the freight. He's talking about whether it's drive-in hazmat or reefer drive. He's trying to explain the freight. I think KOC got confused. He just talking about in general hazmat. He said
Yeah,
Yeah.
KOC
he
was
talking
saying,
about
why
regular
would you get your
Right.
driving.
hazmat if it's not more money? And
Yeah.
that's true because why would you go to the fingerprint and get your background check and all that if you're not going to pull hazmat? You know to do all that to get
To
hazmat.
be
Now
honest with
you
you,
actually
bro,
got to go to
if you
school. Now you got to take an online course to do it. Now you can't get it that easy no more. Go ahead.
to be honest with you, reefer dog. To be honest, I would have just hauled reefer through the boost. To be honest with you, if I would have seen them rates and shit, but I didn't know. You know, VL specialized in hazmat. So I didn't know, you know what I'm saying, nothing about freight lanes or none of that when I first leased. But what I'm trying to explain to homes, like, I ain't nobody said nothing about regular drive-in general freight, bro. That is, I never said that. Like, I don't think he understand what drive-in hazmat is, bro. With a
I
tanker.
think he does,
I,
Kobe. He just y'all was missing each other. Go ahead.
nah, he mentioned drive-in over and over. Like, of course, drive-in is the least paying shit in the market. Of course, we all know that. Like, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the
Hmm.
day, like, as far as reefer, bro, goes, motherfuckers always gonna need food, bro. Reefer ain't gonna topple, like, you know what I'm saying? Drive in will, bro. That's
That's
just,
true, Kobe. And because reefer, yeah, you're right. Grocery stores always gonna need something frozen, and what I mean, they always gonna need that. So yeah, reefer's always gonna stay, and they need frozen
you
medicine
can
and
still
cryogenic.
work
So
lanes right
you're right.
now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can make moves in reefer. You know what I mean? Dry van is the most saturated and the most flooded and the cheapest shit out there. And most people get
Mhm.
their
Yeah.
authority. What the first thing they do because it's the cheapest thing to do. Go buy you a dry van trailer. Got you a truck. You run dry van, and that's why the market's so flooded
But
on
I'm
the
gonna
dry van
tell you
side.
though, see, I'm gonna tell you what I tried to do, KB, when I was over at VL. I tried to
Uh-huh.
haul the reefer to do reefer hazmat, but a lot of markets was fucked up and didn't have reefer hazmat loads, like as far as medicine, shit of
Hmm.
that nature, right? But and then a lot of drive-in hazmat loads, they don't want you pulling up with a reefer trailer because they want the whole, you know what I'm saying? They just
They
don't
want to
want
fill. They
reefer
want to fill
trailers.
it up. Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
know. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Cause
it
you got
fucked
the
me up.
chute, you got all that. The reefer is different, and it's already heavy. The trailer itself, so they want
Yeah,
to drive in so they can
exactly.
fully capacitate it. Go ahead. Hmm.
But basically, the only reason I came up here, cause I heard him talk about leasing and his experience. That's his experience, guy. I can't knock that, but to say the goddamn lease, boy, I made a shit ton of money off lease on game. And if the market jump back up like it did, I'm jumping my head back in the damn lease, just like
Is
VL.
that? Yeah, because that's what
Um,
everybody waiting for. And I just want to say you picked the right outfit. Like I said, y'all was over there. By the time I even thought about leaving where I was at in VL, y'all they had changed. I heard y'all come online. This back in Josh and Brandon Lil Cash and before Bad Trucker Nation when y'all was saying I remember Checkmate said, oh, I'm sorry. Hold on, y'all.
say where I was getting going
Uh,
2,400 miles from LA to Atlanta to go home out of Cali and just running Cali up and down, getting 12, 13, 14,000 dollars a week, and going home off $11,000 load, just 2,400 miles. I'm telling you, I was killing them folks. When the market
Yeah.
decline, bro, that
So
drive
so
in hazmat shit, it ain't nothing. It paid damn near a little bit better than the drive in now, man. It don't even, it ain't fucking with reefer.
so
I'm
you say
telling you.
you was take you say you was taking home 10 bands?
Nah, I was 10 man to the truck every week. I was getting that. If my truck didn't break down, I was taking home probably about, I'd say anywhere from 5 to probably like 8,000 take home. Cause if I take home 10, right, I'm gonna take home off that 10 on 91. Let's just say I do 3,000 miles. I ain't even have to do that much. I say about 2,000 miles off 10, 2,500 at the most. I'll take home 15, 29, 71, 71. Let's say I'll take home 5 off that. I'll take home 50% of that on game. I'll
Hmm.
take home 55 or 5,000 or around off 10. And then if I
Hmm.
had like a 12, $13,000 a week, I'm probably taking home probably about 7.
And this is why you was with VL before they
Yeah,
changed things.
hell yeah, hell yeah.
Shit.
I was getting. I'm talking about the people used to let me book loads and everything. A lot of shit changed.
Hmm. So okay, so where you at right now? You seeing that same right now, even with the market being the way it
No,
is?
I'm just company driver right now.
Hmm.
I'm just company driver.
Yeah,
I
at
ain't never
least.
really, I ain't never really wanted no. You got to think about it, right? I'm reason I'm out here shit world to make money, man. So if I can make the same money you can make owning your truck, ain't no point in me, man. That's a headache. All that shit is a fucking headache. Owning a truck or running a truck, period, man. So,
Hmm.
you know what I'm saying? Like when everything get over my case and shit, man, I'm probably gonna go to like UPS or something, man. To be real with
Yeah, well, good luck at getting on a UPS. Shit.
you.
Good
I
luck
already
at
got a
that.
plug. I already got a plug in my city. I'm just waiting for the case.
Shit. Good luck at that. Good luck at it. Child. You on a wait
They,
list.
nah, they hiring in my city. I got people that work there in my city, man. That shit, you just got to know somebody. That's all it is. But I
Hmm.
can't get on with this shit on my record.
Yeah. Shit. I'm telling you. Oh Lord. I wish I could see it right now. I wish I could take on 4 to 6 a week. That'd be lovely. Shit, right now it's a struggle just to see 1,000.
Shit, I take on by 25 to $3,000 every week over there. What I'm doing.
Yeah, that. But are you having to drive legally though?
I could drive legal. I could drive legal and make, $2,500 every week if I want. twenty three
Yeah.
hundred.
Okay.
But I ain't got to drive illegal. But I can drive illegal too. You gonna have to drive illegal. You want to make 3,000? I'm gonna be real with
Mm. Child. See, y'all cats wanna drive the legal type stuff. I don't want to touch that. My license ain't worth it. All money ain't
you.
good
I,
money.
I done
But
been
I can see
pulled
how
over four
I see how
times.
you can fall in love with it though. I see, and shout out to the good brother that was at what's it called. I see how you can fall in love with the money.
Say I done been pulled over like 3, 4 times driving illegal. I done got tickets, inspections, all that. They can't touch. They can't touch me. They can't touch me. This shit so you can't prove it. You can't prove shit. I'm driving illegal. The clocks, all everything be fixed. Everything look legal. Everything look perfect. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Shit. My bad. I was talking to my mom. My mom Dukes is on. Ride down the highway with your girl.
But yeah,
Yeah.
shit be moved. Like on my clock, it don't. It's not gonna say, oh, I drove 1,000 miles straight. Like nah, they don't folk be editing the fucking laws and shit, man. Moving shit off the
Mm,
law. I ain't nothing.
mm.
You can't get caught. There's no way unless you tell on yourself. Shit.
Child. Yep. You KB, you still you?
Say what? Oh yeah. I think he
KB.
on the phone. I think he on the
Yeah.
phone or something.
Child. But I'm gonna get up off of my phone got to
Hey,
charge.
hello.
It's been over three. Yeah, it's been over 3 hours. I ain't
I'm
plan on
I'm
being live this
I'm
long.
still I'm still here. I'm sorry, y'all. I just had a situation real quick, shake before you get off here. Uh, some drunk, these drunk ass ladies just came up talking about their tire flat and all of this. So I'm being the courteous guy I am. I go over there to show them that nothing's wrong. And her passenger, she's saying, "No, that motherfucker flat and this." And I said, "Lord have mercy, get me out of this shit." Sometimes being helpful, you don't need to help everybody. But anyway, I'm back real quick. Sorry about that. But um, Kale said he gone, but what he was saying, I agree to a extent, but you also can disagree with a person without being disrespectful. But he don't know everybody's situation on here. He just kind of jumping in here, shit. He don't know me like he knows you or whatever, but or Kobe. But we all lease different outfits, different places at different times in our career, and you know what I mean. His situation worked out for him. My hat's off. He got a truck, right? He's the owner operator, true owner operator. Hey, cool beans, but don't knock us or saying we just trying to put out our experience. You right for the person that listens, so maybe they don't get into the situation we did, Shape. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
no disrespect to the
Yeah.
brother, but I mean, he didn't get a chance to hear my whole story or on leasing, and it, Shape. You seen what I went through from two trucks, to now, and
Okay,
Kobe.
KLJ, KLJ,
Good.
it's not let me bring you in, KLJ. Whatever it is you need to
Uh,
say. It ain't let me bring you
oh,
in. Tap it one more time. Cause it said something
okay,
about you
but
not want
and
to show it.
Kobe,
Uh,
I've known him for a few years now, on this YouTube thing, and he has shown this stuff on the glass, and he admitted it. He blew off some money. He wasn't responsible, and he wasn't trying to own the truck. He was just trying to get that bag, run that bag up. That's different folks for different, different stroke for different folk. Not everybody wants to own a truck. That's a true statement, and I agree to a extent, but Kale Shea was saying that's kind of like crazy to him in his mind because he's thinking everybody's end game is to own a truck, and that's not necessarily true. If you find an outfit and you making it like, look at Dirty Bro, that just bring him up real quick. Look, but that man was an owner operator. He did his thing, but now he's over there at Gemini and he loving it. He's W-2 driver and get paid every week and go home every night. You know what I mean? So you can't say, hey, everybody should own a truck. It just you got to look
That
at the
man
situation.
make
You know
that
what I'm saying?
man take on 3 racks
go ahead,
every week
KLJ.
constantly.
And he's W-2 and got health benefits and all that, 401k and all that. Yep.
No, what I'm telling you
KLJ, are
is,
you?
can you hear me?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
Let me
online,
check.
you back.
Now, what
Let
I'm
me check.
telling you is,
Yeah.
this is the reason I'm at home
Trying to
in
see
my
my music.
house
I got you,
with a.
sir. They listening.
This is the reason I'm at home at my house with my
I don't know what's
office,
going on
opening
with
up
it,
a
man. Every time I
barbecue
get to it,
restaurant.
where be acting up.
Oh, can you hear
I'm
me, Shay?
surprised. I'm dead on 65
Hey,
going through
go, hey, brother, I
Alabama.
hear you fine. I think Shape talking to somebody else. Her mom's on the truck with her, I
Oh,
think.
okay.
So
But
anyway, go ahead, go ahead,
you hear
Kale
what
Shape.
I just said? You hear what I just
Yeah,
I don't
said?
hear him.
I'm picking
Oh,
up what you putting down. That's why I was telling Shape before you got back on there, Kale Shape. I'm not disagreeing on everything you saying, but I'm just saying like your situation seemed to worked out for you, brother. My hats off to you, and that's what everybody in game my end game is kind of the same, but what you got going on now, Kale Shay. You know what I'm saying? Get to that freedom where you own your truck, you calling the shots, nobody running your money, and look what you're doing. You said you're at home and you about to open a restaurant. Hey, hats off to you, brother. I
Right.
feel what you're
And
saying.
I got an
Yeah.
office. But what I'm telling you
I
is,
can't hear him. KB, you hear him?
you,
I don't hear him.
Yeah, I
you
hear him
can't
fine,
keep
Shape. He
just
fine.
you can't
Well, I
just
don't
keep
hear him.
blowing this
I don't hear a
money.
word that he's saying.
You can't keep blowing this money and keep complaining about it. You have to
I don't hear a
stop.
word
You
he's
know what I'm
saying at
saying?
all, child.
And make a
Well,
Maybe
I
he'll
plan.
just, I
You
just
have
want to
hush.
to
stop you.
stop.
Yeah, I just want to stop you right there, KL Shay. In my situation, I didn't blow the money. I didn't get to the bag like y'all had to blow the money, brother. You get what I'm saying? Like we were discussing a little bit earlier, how you were saying that year where the truck don't break and you stacking all that bread. I never got to
Right.
that point in trucking. You right, and and some of that's my fault because I picked the wrong outfits and the trucks I chose to try to lease and own. kept, they was bad. They was breaking down every other week, and I'm in and out the shop. You feel me, brother? My maintenance account gone,
Right,
so now all my money going to barely keeping this damn ragged ass truck on the road. You feel me? And I was in
right,
them Cascadias, Freightliner. So the
Mm.
common problem with those water pumps, radiators, one box, turbo. You know what I mean? So that's my situation. So that's all I was trying to get to say to you is I get what you're saying, brother, and that's why me and Shape was saying at the beginning before you even jumped on here. Going into 2024, we can't fumble the bag no more. You're right. You can't sit up here and complain when you
right.
pushing away when
That's
you do have
all
them
I'm
good
saying.
weeks.
That's
Yeah,
all
when
I'm
you got
saying.
them
When
good
you had them
paychecks,
good
put it
weeks,
away. Yep. Hmm.
put you some money
I
away
can't hear
every
him. See, he
time.
talking good to y'all, but I can't hear him. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I agree with you, brother, and that's what we was trying to get to. The point
That's what I'm
going into
saying
this
in
new year, which is
2024.
yeah,
When you have new people coming in and we telling them
Kobe, you
our
hear him?
mistakes,
Kobe,
and
Kobe, you hear him?
I'm still.
we telling them
Kobe,
our
Kobe, don't hear
mistakes that
me.
we made. I've been in the
Yeah, I
trucking
can.
for the last over 5 years, and like I was telling you, I know how much money I blew, just blowing money and not trying to. Like I said, all of us for 2024 should try not to complain about what we didn't do right in 2023
Okay.
or
I wish I could get
2022.
what he's saying, child.
uh-huh.
That's all
Hey,
I'm
hey, that
saying.
that
You
part,
know what I'm
yeah, I
saying?
know, and I'm picking up what you put down, KL Shay, and I agree with you 100%, brother, on that part. That's all. I
Right.
was just trying to get you to
That's
see.
all I'm saying.
Everybody's situation was different. Like with mine, I never got the chance to blow the money because I was always fighting to get the money. If you understand what I'm saying, brother, it
But
just
in
was. I was just
2000,
I picked and all of that. Go ahead.
but in
Ooh, fight to
2024, we
get the
can
money.
all
Ooh,
just
that's something to say. Ooh,
I
in
ain't gonna lie to you.
fight.
2020.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
blow the
everything
money
is fight,
every
fighting this
time.
trucking
I'm
thing
going
right
to
Hold
now.
on.
town.
Hey y'all, let them get it off real quick. Go ahead, KL Shay.
Yeah, all I'm trying to say is in 2024, if you getting in the trucking, get in it for a reason, not just to blow the money, then complain about it on the internet.
Oh,
That's all I'm saying.
Man,
100. Yeah, you
I
right,
say
KL Shay,
I say
because
whatever you do,
go ahead.
dog. If you happy, bro, and doing it, dog, keep doing what you doing, bro. Cause
Well,
I'm
you
gonna
can
tell
say that because
you
you're in your
right now,
20s. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you
it
this:
ain't
you're in your
lazy.
20s.
Yeah, he a young and KL Shay. You probably my age, or you may be older than me, but he a
Yeah,
young. He's still in his 20s, so he got a lot. He got some time in his hand. Life is short, and you know how it is. But he got some time on his hand where he can afford, I guess you could say, to live his life and blow a little bit money while right now. We all done it in our
Nah,
youth.
that shit
KL Shay, I'm sure you have. Yeah,
that shit ain't got shit to do with it. It ain't got shit to
yeah,
do with it. That shit got to do with whatever you need to live. That's what you do. Right? Some people want $1 million. Some people don't. It depends what you want out of life.
yeah.
See, I don't need
And
all that. I don't need all that extra shit.
we'll hear your conversation in 20 years from now, and we'll hear what you say
Yeah,
then.
I'ma still
In
be
20
fucking
years, you
hoes and
gonna have listen. And I say 10 years from now, when you almost in
oh,
your 40s, you won't have the same conversation, bro.
you
You'll be on
talking
a
to a
whole
different
different level.
you talking to a different breed of person, but I don't think you like Kobe. I don't think you don't heard Kobe on these
okay.
lives.
I
Hello.
just want I just want to say this, KL Shay. He hear you, but it's the youth, man. Every it's a generational gap. You know what I mean? This new generation, KL Shay, they're a different breed, brother. You know what I mean? So let him live his life, but uh, and I'm not saying nothing wrong. Kobe, me and Kobe know each other. I'm not saying nothing wrong. I'm just saying this youth is a different breed. So if he want to go out there and live his life, let him live his life, his lifestyle. But you right, everybody mature and I'm an '80s baby, you know what I'm saying, and seeing what the world will change since my 4 decades on this earth.
I'm from
Yeah.
the 70s. I'm from the 70s.
See,
So
so you a
I'm
little bit
I'm
older than me, so
past
you see
the
what I'm
80s.
saying? Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So when you get up where I'm at, you will look at life a whole lot different and say, okay, I done
What's
blew a
even
lot of money.
happening? Can y'all hear me at all?
I
Yeah,
hear you.
we
Yeah,
hear
No.
you.
we hear you. I don't know why you don't hear us, but KL Shay, I'm at that point
I
right now.
hear
Go ahead.
I hear you, but I don't hear Kale say it all. And I don't
Oh,
see his
I hear him just
icon on
fine.
the screen. Okay, hold on,
Um,
child.
but
Hold
Kale
on.
Shay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clean.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on your same level, meaning the same mind frame of thinking.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I'm halfway to 50 right now. I'll be 45 my birthday.
right.
So
You
you feel me?
understand what I'm
I, I'm
saying?
I'm I'm there where I can't waste no more time, nor can I just blow money like it's water no more at all. Not saying that I did, but we all had our youth where it was times like I'm ex-military, KO Shay, so I did 10 years in
Right.
the military. I know that if I could go back and change back when I had all that BHA and coming back from the
Yeah,
wartime, yeah, if I had
yeah,
that money, that 80, 100 grand, you know what I mean, free money,
yeah,
tax free.
yeah,
Damn, I should own a truck right now. I should have a house. I should have all that. You're
yes.
absolutely right.
On the truck
But
and the
I'm
house.
on it now. Yeah, but I'm on it now. You know what I mean? You can't change
Right,
the
right.
past, but
That's all that
you're right. Going
matters.
into 24, I'm on what you're saying. I'm getting up what you putting down.
That's
But
all
you
I'm
know what I
trying to
mean?
say.
Yeah.
And don't lead nobody in the wrong direction by saying certain things. I can't
He
allow
said,
you
I
to
know he
sit
got
here
so
and
much to
say
say,
things.
y'all.
Yeah.
I can't
Straight
I would
allow
think
you
yarn.
to
too.
He
come
And
on
I
here
would
to
shaping
think.
say
Uh-huh.
things.
himself.
Go ahead. Yeah,
I
I would
can't
think I
allow
was.
you to come on here and say things that new truckers are getting on here and they listening. And they listening for things that not to make mistakes. So all the mistakes we made cost us a lot of money to make all these mistakes we made. And the reason we on here is to help them not make those mistakes by telling them we made those mistakes. You hear what I'm
And that's
saying?
all. Yeah, and that's all I
And
was
that's
trying to get
all.
you to understand, KL said. That's all me and Shape ever talked about, and that's all we put out. That's all I was saying. Like, I don't, what Jay Z said, I done it so you don't have to go through it. That's what I'm trying to
Right.
say. I'd have been there. I don't want drivers to go through and get in some kind of effed up lease program and lose all their money and out here assed out with no paycheck for weeks and
We
you know
all
what I
go
mean,
through
living
that.
off the
We
road.
all go
Yeah,
through it.
that's all
Yeah.
we were saying. We're not trying to steer nobody wrong or put out a false narrative. I know what you putting down. I see what you're saying, KL Shay. A lot of YouTube is fault for that. Like you come get all this money, just blow it, and you make all this money in trucking, and trucking is this great thing. Right now, you got to be smart with it. You can't. You got to come out here like you said with a game plan.
Yeah.
Be focused, be mindful of your money, be good on your spending and all of that. Yeah, and have yourself in order before you get out here. That's what I say. Come with your
It only
finances
take
and your
one
own
year.
in
It
order.
only take
Yeah.
one. It don't take no whole 5 years like we
Nah.
done did. It really take 1 year. 1 year is just
So,
straight focus. Let me save this money for 1 year. That's it.
yeah.
That's all it
With the
Yeah,
knowledge
no.
being put
is.
out, you
1
right,
year.
and with people like us telling the folks what happened, you right. They should be on the game and come out here, and it shouldn't take them as long as we did. But
No,
everybody's situation. Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
I'm starting over. I mean, I'm good. I ain't gonna say starting over, but it took me this long to get this good. When it should have been there a long time ago, like you said. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Trust me, if we
That's
could go
all.
turn, we all say that narrative that man, if I could turn back the hands of time, if I know what I know now, but you can't do that. Like I tell Shape can tell you, can attest to this. I tell her that all the time. Don't keep looking in the past. The past is the past. Yes, you can reflect and know what you learned from it, but let's move forward and what I mean. We know what we need to do now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you did
So
it, had a good
exactly.
time, enjoyed life, spent a lot of
Mm-hmm.
money, enjoyed life. Now it's time to, you know what I'm saying, get it. Well, like we at a different age where we already know it's time to get it in order. They still might be at the ages where they still can mess up for the next 10, 15 years, but they'll
Exactly. They're
figure
looking
it
at the
out.
whole world in front of them. They think they got all this time in the world, but time is short. It
Right.
is already 24. It's speeding up like a motherfucker. Next thing you know, it's gonna be 2030. You're gonna be looking at yourself like, damn. So, Lord willing, if we
Yeah.
still here. So you're right, KL Shay. We got to get it together now, not later. But I feel what you're putting
Yeah.
down, brother. Now we got the right understanding. We good. We good. We on the
Right.
same
That's
page.
all I was saying from the beginning, trying to argue that no, you can't keep putting out these narratives and making it sound like this when that's not what you got new truckers on here listening to.
Uh-huh.
Okay, you in a certain field. Yeah, that field gonna pay more than a regular field. So you can't expect everybody to say they're gonna be making that same type of money when they in a different field. That's like a doctor and a fucking CNA. A doctor can't say what he make compared to a certified nursing assistant. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. My money
So
ain't
off
your
the
money.
top,
Your money, not my money. Shape money, not my. You know what I
right,
mean? Everybody different. Even though we all are
right,
truck drivers, we all are. in the same career, but our monies is different because you know what I'm saying, it's different situation. But you're right.
Right.
But
You could if you had a heavy hauler on here where he
uh
hauling all oversized loads. Do you know what he'd be talking about? His check is a week compared to us as
exactly,
regular
it'll
truck
make us
drivers.
yeah, it'll make us cry. I know.
He talking
Trust me.
about I'm making 2-3 thousand a day. Man, I make
Them
twenty
motherfuckers make
thousand
what
in
we
a
make
week.
in a month on one load. Yeah, you're right. So yeah,
So
yeah,
how is we
I
gonna
got
have
you.
conversations with him? You know what I'm saying? Bro, we not
I,
even on the same playing field from the beginning. So you can't expect us to have those type of checks when you talking about you playing on a different field than us from the beginning. It's just what it is, you know, when trucking is all different. That's all I'm saying.
no, I got you, KLC. Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Like you said, man, I'm in drive-in. You know, I done reefer. You know what I mean? I don't know what division you in, but you said you done reefer drive-in too. Shay, she
I
done it. She
did
done
reefer
reefer
drive in
drive-in. Yeah,
yeah, I did reefer drive in and hazmat. So I know the
yeah.
difference. And I'm telling
Same,
you, you can't tell me that. You know
same
what I'm
here, man.
saying?
I
I'm
got my
like,
hazmat
bro.
still to this, still right now, KLC. I got to renew it in March. I'm thinking about whether I should or not, and I probably will just to keep that afloat and go ahead and get some more endorsements. But I got mine too,
Yeah,
and I have hauled it. Yeah.
yeah, it's to me, 2024, like I said, I'm older, so I can't give advice to, you know, until you get at a certain level, you would think a different way. So, you know, like you said, you can't tell them youngsters nothing, man. Shit, they built different now. You know, they
Exactly.
gonna do it their way.
That's why I was getting you to get with Kobe, man. You know, them youngsters over
Yeah,
there, him, my man, you know, the younger generation right now, they're a different breed than we came up in the 70s and 80s, KO Shay. That's all, you
right,
know, they got a different
right.
mindset, man. You know what I mean? So we trying to school them and get them, you know, jewels and advice. They might not take it at the time right now because they're not ready to take it. You feel me? Their
Right.
mind ain't mature. They're not on the same thinking level we are. So sometimes you gotta
They
like,
there because they in trucking, so they got there because they in trucking, but they just not understanding yet. You know what I'm saying?
hey,
You in trucking
yeah,
for a reason,
yeah, they here
so
because they
you
got
in
that
it.
narrative, like you said, KO Shay. Somebody on YouTube or somebody told them in their ear, "Hey, trucker, you come make this." And what that boy say just a minute ago, he said something that I caught. You might have caught it too. Man, I ain't never seen money like this because you see what I'm saying. There, they got in the truck and now they seeing $1,000 a week. They probably was working
Yes,
at a job or doing something on the street. Now they seeing all this money, you know, legal money. They don't know how to act. You get what I'm saying? Like your grandparents used to tell you, your
exactly.
parents used to tell. They don't know how to act.
Right, right. That's all it is, and you can't tell them
Yeah,
nothing. Like you can't tell me
yeah,
nothing. I'm in my 20s making 2 grand a week, 1,500 a week legally. I got a
exactly.
crib, a car, a house. I got everything that you got, and I'm only in my 20s. That's big
Or some
shit.
of them,
You
some
know
of them
what I'm
don't even
saying?
have
So,
that. They just living with their mom, but they don't have the responsibilities yet. Neither that'll mature you quick too. The responsibilities, so they don't have none of that. So they just out here like free willy with the money. You feel me?
and you in trucking making decent money,
Yeah,
but
they'll
they
learn
grow
though.
out of
Like you said,
you.
10 years from
You
now,
just
20
like
years from
me.
now.
They'll learn
Yeah,
after
like
you
you said,
spend
you
about
said
a
something
hundred
to him.
thousand.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you said something to
year
him.
after
Okay,
year.
say he
Look,
might not stick it today, tomorrow, but it gonna
yeah.
come back to him, man. 10 years, 20 years from now, he gonna like, man, I was on Shape Live, and that man KO say and KB said that to me, and man, now I'm seeing it now.
You know what it take year after year getting beat down. Getting beat down year after year after year after year till it finally dawn on you that you need to change your ways.
Yeah, yeah, they got to go through some things. They ain't lived enough life yet. You know what I mean? Okay, I'll say, let them live a little bit more. They got to go through something. that's what
You
that's
got
what
to
my grandma used
lose
to
a
always say. You got to go.
you
Yeah, you got to go through something sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
lose a
yeah,
few houses, lose a few houses and a few
exactly.
cars.
I've been
Now
there.
after
I've
you
been there. You
lose
know
a
what I
few
mean?
houses, listen, lose a few houses, a few marriages, a few cars. Okay, then you come back and start talking again.
Exactly. You know what I mean, I'm 45, man. This my what I can say. This my fourth career in life. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
been a mechanic, did the military thing, did some other construction, did some things in my life. Now I'm a driver. I'm a truck driver. You know what I mean? So you
You
got to
know
look
I'm
at that.
saying over there having a heart attack. If
Yeah.
she can't
No,
get in,
man.
you know she's having a heart attack.
She up
Like
there. I know she
myself
about to go
going
ahead and
all night.
yeah.
Say like
It's
her show
already
running without her, but it's on though. She need to
no.
restart it probably.
No, she gonna go ahead and the shape don't like to be on it this live that long. Like the other folks sometimes be on here 10, 20 hours. She don't do that.
She been on here what 3 hours and 25 minutes look
Yeah,
like?
it's past her time limit now. KL Shay, I know she
Yeah,
about to end
yeah.
this
So
thing.
she about to shut it down. All right, I'll holler at you on the next one, brother.
Hey, good brother, I'm gonna be around, man. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, happy New Year, brother. All right,
Happy New Year, bro.
all right. Hey, Shape, you still on here? Uh-uh. Hello, hello. Oh, you don't muted yourself.
Yeah, what's going on, sir?
Hey, yeah, I know you get ready to wrap this up. KL Shay said the same thing. You have a good one. We'll hit you on the next one. But it was a good one,
Yeah.
Shape. This was a good dialogue. Go ahead.
I'm K Shay, I'm sorry, Shook. I didn't hear nothing you were saying the last time you got on here. I don't know what happened. KB heard you, but I didn't hear nothing that you were
Oh, you got to
saying.
go back and replay it then, Shape. Yeah, it was some good stuff. He put down some good stuff. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Anything get on you? Okay. My mom, I did. We had this double guy park, and I'm trying to find a place to park at one of these rest area, and he had parked where I couldn't get around him.
Oh.
So I messed around, got up on the dang on curve,
Mm.
child, and,
Yeah, you got to be careful at them rest areas. Yeah.
and my mama, yeah, my mama talking about she don't want to stay here.
Oh, Miss Billie Jean, yeah, y'all will be okay. But you already know, Shape. You don't had your experience. You do got to be careful at some of them rest areas. They ain't lit up well, and it's dangerous. You right, but I think you picked a good one, right? Yeah.
Oh, Lord. So I want to stay here. She ain't got no choice but to stay here.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
Y'all be
me
okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's that OTR truck life, Miss Billie Jean. Yeah.
Oh, you
Yeah.
hear the back?
Oh.
You hear the background?
I vaguely shape, but tell her it's gonna be okay. You been out here long. You gonna be okay.
Yeah, yeah, child.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
man,
Lord have mercy. Oh, Lord.
it definitely was good. I appreciate your shape as
Ain't no
always.
damn
And
trap.
yeah.
Yeah, I thought it's a damn trap. It ain't no damn trap.
Uh-oh.
He pulling over. The double guy. He
Uh-huh.
pulling over.
They usually don't stay long. Them guys run. They don't hardly ever stop. So you probably want to go stay long anyway.
Yeah, but where he was parked, he can't stay parked because he couldn't nobody get around him. So he couldn't
Yeah. Yeah.
stay. So yeah, he couldn't stay there like that. So yeah, you hear her fussing.
Oh.
You hear her fussing, man. You ain't not
Yeah.
no damn trap. Ain't that no damn trap.
Tell mama it gonna be all
Ain't that
right.
no damn trap.
You probably can't get nowhere
Uh,
else this late. You know how it is with the truck parking. So you gonna have to stay
yeah.
posted up there. Yeah.
Yeah, but now we roll. I'm just try to find something else. But yeah, thank y'all so much, KOJ, Kobe, Ron Pascal, Spec Buffalo. Well, I get KOJ. Who was that? KB Smooth, Owen, uh, the Messy Channel, the
Sip.
Messy
That's
Channel.
sip. Yeah.
Theo, Henry Duncan. And of course, again, everybody else is watching on the replay. Shout out to Top Rope and keeping it 100. You just spotlights tonight. I watch both of y'all. Watch both of y'all channels. So, hopefully at midnight, if they go up for another year, you ask God to renew everything that's going on in your life right now. We ask for a change for trucking, especially if somebody touch somebody head in their Congress and Senate House on our behalf for us truckers. And get things going, sugar, some kind of way to change things around. You know what I'm saying? So we about 30 minutes away from it being with midnight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
technically,
yeah.
actually, Happy New Year. Shape on the East Coast is already New Year. So
Oh
yeah,
yeah, well, happy New Year. We still here in Central, so
me
y'all have
too.
a blessed day, a blessed night. I might be going live later on tomorrow or today anyway. Uh, and just chopping up with y'all and giving an update how my mom and stuff is doing on your child. But
Yeah, I know
y'all
she
have a
going on.
good night. Yes,
Yeah, you too, Shape. I appreciate you as always. It was good tapping back in with you and bringing the new year in. So we good to go. It's 24, y'all. Let's get it.
All right. Good night, KB. All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Be safe.